Chello Alluux Gold. Alluux hype. What the pain? Woo 18 months. Woo 17 months. That's a lot of months. Stickers came in and wanted to say thank you.
Chello! Chello! Happy day! Oh, happy day! Oh, happy day! Hold on, why is this down here? Hold on, I need to move. I'm realizing this was in the wrong spot. There we go. Boom, let's put you over here. Is there anything over here? There you go. Hi, Chello! Happy day of Saturday is the day. It's the weekend. Sheesh! How's everybody doing? Suspicious Kitty! Thank you for the 5.
Hey, Alex.
Hi.
We found out that our baby is a girl.
Ooh.
We're so excited. I hope she loves Pokemon and stickers as much as I do.
Congratulations!
Anyway, as always, thanks for the awesome content.
Great name.
Suspicious Kitty.
Alexandria. Just throwing it out there, you know. Is the color grading off or am I too high? I think I am a little cool. Let's see. Let's make it a little less cool. I think you're right. Be a little bit warmer. That looks good. How's that look? Do I look a little bit more lively now? Very cool. Very cool. Can I suggest the name Stephanie? You are super cool. Barely. Barely. Cool Alex compliments cool Wubby. Oh, hell yeah. Alexandria all the way. Now hear me out. She may be called a whore often. What, for the name Stephanie? Are Stephanie's whores? You tell me. I was thinking more of like a Jessica. I don't know. I'm pissed she didn't name her baby after me. Thanks everyone. We're naming her Harper. Oh, that's not Alexandria. That's not even close to Alexandria. But okay, I guess. Whatever. Your mistake. I'm just kidding. I dated a 70s. She was a whore. Okay. Well, there you go. 1 for 1. Whoop! Whoop! They for 3 months. Harlots. Alexandra Burper. I like Harper. That's a nice name. It's cute. Marley Chanson, thank you for the 3 months. Appreciate you. Blunts for my boys. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs and then another additional gifted sub you gave out. Log doggity, dog diggity dog. Thank you for the half a year. Stitches Pacho, thank you for the 17 months at tier duh. Appreciate you. Claustopher B, thank you for the 4 months. David X Machina, thank you for the 18 months. Blunts for my boys. Thank you again for gifting a sub. Senor Stinkfisto, thank you for the 45 months. God damn, that's so long. Jolt, thank you for the half a year. Nismith, thank you for the 29 montherinos. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Pink Nova, brand new Prime. Hello. One of us. One of us. Can we get some one of us's in chat? Per Stephanie. My brother-in-law and I already gave her the nickname of Heartburn.
Happy 25 months. Keep up the great content and can't wait to see you win the contest tomorrow. True.
Hey, yo. Tomorrow. Oh, that's tomorrow. Oh my god. Tomorrow is the Beyblade tournament. So I will be live for that. Not on this channel, but I'm assuming it's going to be on Cutie's channel. I'll be doing a Beyblade tournament tomorrow. I'm also going to be doing an event with Twitch next week. I'm going to be live Friday. I believe 3:30 to 5:30. I'll give you more information next week. But I will be live on Friday morning. Weirdly enough. I might not be live on Monday. I'm not sure yet if I'll make it back home in time.
The vlog was
after
very cool.
being in LA.
Thanks
for the Beyblade
for all
thing.
the laughs.
But I'll be here Friday morning if not. Is the tourney local or are you flying again? Going to the LA. What time is Q stream? I don't know. Are you practicing Let It Rip? No. I have not touched a Beyblade. I didn't have time to go and buy a Beyblade. But I know they're going to give us Beyblades when we get there. So it's all provided, so I can't even bring my own. Are Beyblades with real blades? Maybe. Maybe, honestly. She might have something up her sleeve. Who knows? So juiced for Beyblades. What time is it again? Yeah, I believe it's at noon? 1? I think it's 1. You'd think I would know these things, right? But I don't. Imagine not knowing how to let it rip. Listen.
Just got certified by the Canadian government as a cannabis expert.
Let's go! Mick, thank you for the 3 months. Appreciate it. Coop Music, thank you for the 9 months. Gaticus Rex! The vlog was very cool. Thanks for all the laughs. Thank you for the 15 months. Appreciate you. Yeah, if you guys haven't checked it already, my very first vlog went live
When
today.
I was 5, I watched my cousin choke on a Beyblade.
How did that work? I don't know. I believe the vlog is less than 5 minutes. I believe it's 4 minutes and something. So if you haven't already, go give it a watch. Even if you have it low while you're watching the stream, it would really help us out with the algorithm. Because I might have made a little oopsie. The title had to change a few times because it got a little too spicy. I believe it started as I got choked in Amaranth's foam pit. And then it was, I got wet with Amaranth at Streamer Royale. And now I believe it's just Streamer Royale with Amaranth. I don't know. It's something really basic now. Because YouTube went, the fuck is this? No, not this. So, a little bit inappropriate. But we tried. So, yeah, it was literally true though. This is not Pornhub, ma'am. But I did get wet. I literally did. I was in the water. And I was in the soap and the bubbles. But I tried. Hey, you know, it is what it is. But go give it a watch to help us get back in the algorithm. Since I fucked up. I tried. I did it for you guys, okay? Zordon. Thank you for the tier 1. Brady subscriber. One of us. Hey, we all try. It's true. We've all heard about your soap and bubbles adventures. Well, chat, what channel was the hide and seek thing gonna be on? Preston. I believe it's delayed. I saw him tweet out today. I don't believe it's gonna be going live today. I could be wrong. But for the hide and seek thing, I don't believe it's up yet. I saw him tweet about it. If I subscribe, do I get a candy bar? You're already subscribed. Oh, you mean on the YouTube? I don't have enough candy bars to go around, but I will say thank you. Thank you so much for subscribing. You got me at getting wet with Amaranth. Yeah, they didn't like that one. Battling the foam daddy with Amaranth. I don't even know if they like daddy. I don't think they would even like daddy in the title. You know, loved your vlog. Thank you. I appreciate it. I subscribe for the good vibes and the emotes. Let's go. Enjoy the emotes. Joke's on you. I'm already subscribed. Joke's on you, actually. Getting wet and wild with Amaranth. Not clickbait. What up, Alex? Been getting into years of Webby's content a lot more recently. Very chaotic, chill vibes. Thanks for the endless entertainment. Thank you. Raptor Buddha. Those feel like very conflicting things. Raptor Buddha. One's very aggressive, one's very calm. Story of my life, honestly. It's all a balance. YouTube is anti-families. Father figure. I feel like daddy. I can't hear the word daddy without it sounding inappropriate, but I guess daddy is just daddy. But I feel like it's slowly becoming something else, you know? I feel like daddy is not what it used to be. I think it's now dad or father. Papa. Dad. No, daddy, though. Daddy. Yes, father. Yes, father. The word daddy has been ruined forever. Yes, it's awful. It's awful. I called my dad daddy and it felt weird to say dad. Yeah, but now as an adult, I don't like it. I don't, though. Will you be printing anymore? What happened? My wife really wants to. No. As soon as stuff is sold out, it's sold out. I believe we're going to be putting... I think the What Happened stickers are all gone. But there is a little bit more of the Wubby sticker stock. It's just not up right now. We're waiting until we get into the new office. So we can pack them a little bit more efficiently. NSFW live. Amaranth and Alex meets father. Not safe for life. Wow. Okay, cat. I don't think that would work. Bunny of Doom, thank you for the 2 months. Giant Little Animals, thank you for the 18 months. I know you guys are all excited because today we're doing a new segment. Aren't we excited for a new segment? I made this segment about 30 minutes before going live. I was really racking my brain on what we're doing today. I know that we did Am I the Asshole not that long ago, so I didn't want to do another Am I the Asshole. Especially because for the YouTube, it's just going to be the same video over and over again. So I wanted to come up with something new. I made this logo and everything literally in the 30 minutes before stream, and also went and got ready. I think it was like 4:30 when I was kind of playing with the idea, and between 4:30 and 5:30, I came up with a new segment. The Moz working on acquiring stuff and information for the segment. I made the logo and set up the new scene. So I did a lot. Okay, so I hope you guys like it. New idea is Chat the Asshole. We already know the answer to that one. Okay, we already know. Is Chat the Asshole? Come on. Of course they're not. They're here. They're subscribed. They're watching my YouTube videos, right? Say yes. You don't want to be the asshole, do you? Do you? Yes. Yes, mommy. Oh, God. Oh, God. I don't... Colonel Kurtz! Thank you for the 1
Back
year.
from Alluux.
Ayo! I watch, but don't sub. Well, at least you're watching, I guess. Yes, female daddy. I hate it. I hate it. When did daddy turn sexual? Who decided that we are going to take a wholesome word of what you call your father and make it sexual? Why is that a thing? Why? What is wrong with people? What is wrong with people? Oh, hold on. What is wrong with people? Why do we use... Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much. Mountain Dew, 0 sugar? Yeah. Mountain Dew 0. That's the way I do. Long doggity! Dog, diggity dog. A dog, diggity dog. Thank you for the 5. I appreciate it. Because we are all deviants. You don't have daddy issues. Cry. No, I love my dad. Ugh, I was gonna say daddy and it still sounded weird. I didn't like it. 0 sodas are a blessing, yeah. Why is sex? That's so true. Very deep. I like it. Let's look it up. Oh my god, no. Sega Reagan! Thank you for the 10! Seriously, thank you. Always supporting. Always out here. Flexing. Huge panas. Incest is the #1 ranked porn in the United States. Yeah, I did see that. But Bobby was talking about it yesterday because he was watching the All Gas No Brakes video and they're talking about incest being the #1 porn category. But it's always step something. If it's your step sibling, that's not incest. Because you're not related to them. Wouldn't it only be if you're actually fucking your brother or sister? Or like blood relative? Why are step siblings incest? Because the whole thing of incest is you can't fuck your relative, right? Because you, especially like if you fuck a relative and have a baby, it could be fucked up if you're being conceived from incest, right? If you fuck your step sibling, you're not related whatsoever. You're not related whatsoever, and your baby would be totally fine. So I feel like that's not incest. In my brain, that's not incest, right? Because real incest porn is illegal. Oh, you're right, but it could still be weird if you grew up together or age gaps. Yeah, for sure, 100%. Legally, they have to label it step. Oh, okay. So the incest porn is the #1 porn category, but they legally can't say it's incest. What? Stepcest? Incest is best when kept in the family. It's only when kept in the family because it's not incest. Wow. Okay, see? I'm proven right, guys. Step sibling is not incest because the only way they're allowed to have incest category is if it's not really incest by putting step. This is not going to make it into the YouTube video because it wouldn't make any sense for the segment. So this little tidbit is just for you guys. What convo did I join in on? We're talking about incest and how step siblings are not incest. Taboo. Anything will always be on top. It's so true. Yep, just for us. That one's just for you guys. Just for you guys. Fuck, I hate that. But thank you again, Log Doggity for the 5 and Sago Reagan for the 10. I appreciate you. So today, we're doing a new segment, and that new segment is called You Ain't Shit. Boom. Super creative name. I know. You don't even know what it's about yet. We tried a while ago a segment called Is It Bullshit? It didn't really work. Didn't really like the way it turned out, so I am recycling that one, and I'm turning it into a new segment called You Ain't Shit. Essentially, what this is, it's story time of really entitled piece of shit people and things that they've done. So we got, your Karens of the world, your entitled parents, your narcissists, all those fun people. We're going to be reading some stories about them. So we're going to go through some stuff. We have a couple different subreddits that we're pulling from. Shout out to the mods for doing that for us. Amber Turd Pog. Hi, YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Oh, ho, ho. Oh, ho. This is going to be good. I'm excited. Retail PTSD warning, I guess. What do you mean? Hi, TurdTube. I mean, YouTube. Hey, YouTube, make sure you're subbed. XX% of you aren't. That's very good. That's very good. Hi, YouTube. Hello, Pella. First time chatting. They come and they're like, oh, we're on YouTube? We doing the YouTubes? Is Booty hungover from his birthday? I would assume so, but I don't know. I haven't really got a chance to talk to him today. Which subreddit, though? Multiple subreddits. You ain't shit. You a kebab, bro. You a kebab. So we're going to jump right into it. We'll see how it goes. This could be a reoccurring segment if you guys like it. If you don't, then we're going to throw it out the door. I'm not hungover, just didn't want to get out of bed. Okay, is that how that works? Sub to Alex, cuties. Exactly, right? Pink Nova knows. They subbed today. Brand new subscriber. Thank you, Pink Nova. I feel that. Summer fake for karma farming. Oh, yeah, always. Happy birthday to Booty Swagga. Oh, yeah, I guess today is officially your birthday. So happy birthday, Booty. I keep forgetting. Because it was yesterday we celebrated, but it's because it was at midnight. So happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Stay in bed all day because you can, because you are the birthday boy. I will make fun of you, though. But happy birthday. So let's get this rolling with the first story. It could be terrible, but I don't know. We're going to see. We're going to see, and we're going to go from there. Okay? Okay? You ready? Okay. Entitled cousin almost broke my 3DS over my Among Us plushie. This is gonna be an interesting segment. I haven't read any of the titles yet. That's my first one, so it's gonna be great. I'm gonna pause these for a moment. Thank you, Raptor Buddha. Chaotic, lawful, chaotic.
Imagine not subbing to
good,
the YouTube
bad,
channel. Also,
evil.
I'm stoked as
Thank you.
fuck for the mystery Kanto pin.
Yes, Thunderbolt. Those are all going out. I believe a bunch went out today. Thank you for the 4 months. Really quick, before we actually start the segment, a couple things I really just wanted to address real quick. The Kanto pins are officially going out. There is a typo on all of them. And I said, fuck it, we're going to ship it because I wasn't going to wait for anything to be reprinted. So, the Kanto pins, for the rarity amounts, they just say, all of them say to be determined. But if you guys want to know the actual rarity percentages, it'll be on the website. So that's what it is. It's not technically, it's an error. It's a typo, but it isn't. But they all say to be determined. Yeah, that was my original file, and it got printed, and it took a long time for them to get here, so we're just gonna go with it. So, printing error, it is what it is. So enjoy those. Those are coming out. I'm really excited for you guys to get them. They turned out really good. I'm sorry they took so long. There's issues with manufacturing, every single piece along the way. But I'm really excited for them to go out and you guys to get them. There were a larger project to take on, so, yeah. I hope you like them. On top of that, some of you guys already heard, but like I said before, we did hire our new person for the shop. They won't be starting until sometime in July. But for those of you that don't know, our new employee for Alluux.shop is someone you may know. Maya Danny. So Maya Danny, she's going to be moving to the San Diego, and she's going to be working for Alluux.shop. So, yeah. So congrats, Maya. No insurance. I will make you sign papers. If you get hurt, it's on you. Slave labor? No, she gets paid. New slave. Slaves don't get paid, guys. I pay these people. I pay all these people. So many paper cuts. No insurance? No problem. Those pinpricks will get her. Yep. Child labor, pretty much. Yeah, true. That's true. Yeah. It just means the graphic on the box says to be determined doesn't actually change anything and the box is wrong. Yeah. Nothing is wrong except for the little piece of paper that shows you all of the pins that are in it. The little corner just says TBD. Yeah. Just says TBD instead of, 1 of 30 or 1 of 100, Okay. But we're going to start the new segment. Let's get right back into it. Poorly Drawn Doug, thank you for the 14 months. Thunderbolt, thank you for the 4 months. Appreciate you. Thank you again, Raptor Buddha, for the tier 1. One of us. Okay. Whew. Entitled cousin almost broke my 3DS over my Among Us plushie. Insert Among Us music here. Macau. Well, Well, okay, thank you. This happened yesterday. My uncle dropped off my cousins for some reason and left. I hid my Among Us plushie and my 3DS, but my pocket can't hold my 3DS and it dropped on the floor. My little sister told my cousin that I had an Among Us plushie, and all my cousins started to go on top of me trying to grab my plushie. Then they found my 3DS on the floor and flew it across the room like it was a ball. Thankfully, nothing happened to it. They also took all of our food and ate it and poured water on my things. Apparently, my uncle's entitled ex-girlfriend, their mom, didn't teach them anything on how to behave while visiting somebody's home. Now I have hid everything from them so they wouldn't break it. They're still angry that I didn't show them my Among Us plushie that I bought at Walgreens. They also didn't learn how to behave because now my little sister's playing cards are on the floor and dino nuggets are all over the floor. Did a child write this? Did a child write this? This sounds like a child. This sounds like a child. This is 100%. My sister's playing cards are on the floor and dino nuggets are all over the floor. Hi, I'm Jacob. They flew the 3DS and they said that I would have my plushie that I got at Walgreens. I am so happy that I got my Among Us plushie at Walgreens. Hi, I'm Jacob. Wow. Okay. Interesting start. Definitely narrated by a child. You shouldn't be on Reddit. How do you even know what an entitled person is, honestly? But interesting nonetheless. Next up. Entitled prick tries to kick me out of the dog park because his own dog won't stop humping mine. I was at the dog park in Richmond, Virginia, and this guy and his girlfriend were there with a dog that wouldn't stop trying to hump my dog. He'd go to hump my dog, and my dog didn't like it. He'd turn around and snap and growl at his dog every time he tried to do it. After about 3 times of this guy's dog attempting to mount mine, this fucking asshole and his girlfriend came up to me and said, "I think it's time for you and your dog to leave." I said, "You think I should leave? How would you feel if I kept on humping you and your girlfriend there and told them they can get the fuck out of here and I can't control their dog?" A couple other people voiced their disapproval as well, and they begrudgingly left. Entitled pricks. Wow. Wow. Maybe control your dog? What do you mean? Maybe you should go. Maybe you should go. That's like textbook victim blaming. This poor dog is being humpeted by your dog, and you're like, maybe they should just leave. Look at them. They were asking for it. Just standing there wagging their tail. Like, what do you mean? Maybe take your sexy ass dog and go. Maybe if he wasn't so double cheeked up, my dog wouldn't start humping him. Like, what do you mean? I doubt the dog got consent. I highly doubt. Gaslighting the dog. Dog shouldn't have been dressed like that. Jeez. Oh my God. I can't. I can't. Maybe, I don't know, spay and neuter your pets. Yeah, you know, your dog too sexy for this park. Too sexy for the park. Please be gone with ye. That's, I can't with this. How do you feel so entitled that you're like, yeah, this is a public dog park, but you know, my dog's, you know, causing issues, so everyone else should leave. Okay. Ooh. Give me your key or I'm getting the manager. This one sounds interesting. I'll keep the backstory short. A few years ago, I had to start using a 4-wheel mobility scooter. Scoodle? Doodle? Okay, we're gonna try that again. I'll keep the backstory short. A few years ago, I had to start using a 4-wheel mobility scooter to get places I used to be able to walk to. This scooter has a full suite of lights, head, tail, brake, and turn, with a uniquely keyed on-off switch, a basket behind the seat, and a removable basket in the front. I had to go to the local grocery store, the one you have to use a quarter to unlock the shopping cart if you know the store. I parked my scooter outside by the doors, get a cart to do my shopping. I park my scooter outside the doors, get a cart, and do my shopping. I come out to find a very large woman, probably about 45 to 50 years old, sitting on my scooter, trying to figure out how to make it turned on. She apparently realizes it takes a key about the same time she noticed me heading over to my scooter. She sees the key in my hand and reaches to grab it, saying, "About time." I've been waiting. I pulled back and said, you're mistaken. This is my private scooter. She proceeds to tell me I need to give her the fucking key or she's getting the manager. I told her to go ahead and get the manager. She huffs off into the store to get the manager. She looked to not have a mobility problem. Not to say she did it... What? She looked to not have a mobility problem. Not to say that she didn't. It just wasn't obvious if she did. I toss my stuff in the back basket, turn it on with my key, and I pull off. Just the other side of the parking lot. Waited for her to huff back out with the manager, waved, and pulled off. The manager later told me that she had a meltdown and left without buying anything. I should note this store didn't offer a mobility scooter at all at the time. I can't believe she was like, give me your keys or I'm getting the manager. It's like, I don't work here. What do you mean? Give me my scooter. What do you mean? Buy your own scooter. If you need one, maybe buy one? What do you mean? Give me your car keys. Imagine going outside and somebody just sitting in your car and be like, about time, give me those keys. It's like, what do you mean? What do you mean? This is like textbook definition Karen. I'm gonna get the manager. You do what I say or I'm getting the manager. But it's so funny because the manager literally has no power over this other person that you're literally trying to steal scooter from. Nice car, idiot. Yoink. My noun, Mobility Mary. I can't. All your scooter are belonging to us. This can't be real. This one I believe. Is it so minuscule? Why would this one be fake, right? They're nervous, some people. You have no power here. This is my seeing eye dog. Give me the leash. Give me that strawberry. I mean, keys. There are definitely people like this. Oh, 100%. People that feel entitled for absolutely no reason, that they feel like everything should be theirs when they want it. I can't. I can't with people. Yo, I am the manager. Next up. My entitled nephews stole from me one too many. Oh, wait. My entitled nephew... Guys, I'm too tired for this today. I can't read. I feel like it's just getting worse. I think I'm illiterate. I don't know what's happening. Neffels? Neffels on scooties? My entitled nephews stole from me one time too many. This time I got them arrested. And now my sister is B.I.L.? B.I.L. Oh, my sister and... Oh, my brother-in-law. Now my sister and brother-in-law have to deal with the fallout. And I really don't care anymore. Okay. Okay, I have dyslexia. Hi, I'm Jacob. In a prior post in a different subreddit, I asked if I was the bad guy for wanting to call the police on my nephews from stealing from me. And the overwhelming support I got made me realize that standing my ground was the best thing for me to do. Oh no, they probably posted on Am I the Asshole. About midway last week, when I came home from work, I noticed my shed door was open and the padlock that I used to keep shut was broken. And I had a lot of bags of soda cans in there. I and my friends tend to drink a lot of soda, so I built up a lot of cans over the course of a year, and I was going to cash them in at a bottle drop soon because I like big payouts. It's 10 cents a can where I live after all. Okay. But there was more than just my bags of cans missing from the shed too. They took my gardening shears, a steel rake, 2 shovels, one of them being one of those folding camping ones, a full 2-gallon gas can, a cheap power drill I got for like $5 used, an electric hedge trimmer, a small electric chainsaw that was also used, and a machete. A machete? They didn't touch the lawnmower, weed whacker, extension cords, or the old radio I had in there. No idea why they took what they did, but I guess they figured they could resell them or something. 6 consoles. I checked my camera footage, and there was my 3 nephews, ages 16, 15, and 14, breaking into my shed with one of their dad's claw hammers. I recognize the hammer because it's bright yellow and black, and their dad has a bunch of them. I only took them a few hits to smash open the cheap lock. After they first broke into my shed, they took what they could by hand, and then they came back with a shopping cart that I'm guessing they also stole. Bro, this isn't like my nephews keep stealing from me. They took $5 from my purse. It's they break into my shed and take all my tools. But it took them a few trips to get all the cans, and they didn't bother to even try and close the door when they were done. My sister and brother-in-law first denied their kids stole anything from me. So I went to their house and showed them the security footage from my cameras. I'd not told them I'd had cameras installed, and the reason I had cameras put in was because of the prior thefts by my nephews. It started with food and snacks, and then moved on to DVDs and video games. Then pretty much anything they thought they could smuggle out after that, anytime they made them return the stuff they'd stolen from me. I was treated like the bad guy, and I got the fakest apology I've ever heard. And they never got in much trouble by their parents either. The final straw happened last year when my nephews broke into my house and stole 3 6-packs of my favorite blood orange beer from my fridge. They used my hidden spare key to get in, and also took a huge dump in one of my bathrooms, and not only didn't flush, but also peed all over the floor? I'm pretty sure it was intentional. Migo! I love you. I'm a big fan. Yo, same. I saw you were naked today. It was very exciting content. I don't know how... You were naked. Was it hot? It was hot. There was a lot of trash, though. You were homeless and in a trash can, but you were naked, so it was still hot. I was eating trash and pigeons. Oh, I know. I'm pretty sure it was intentional. The beer they stole was hidden in one of their bedrooms when I confronted my sister and brother-in-law about my nephew stealing it. And I was basically given an equivalent to boys will be boys when I wanted them punished. So I had the cameras put in and told no one, which was a smart move. Oh my God, I can't. Boys will be boys. Your 15-year-old nephews are stealing alcohol from your sister's house. They're breaking in and stealing from her. Parent them. Beat them. We can beat kids still, right? Get the belt. Beat the shit out of them. We can do that, right? Are we still pro beating children? Or is that like, are we too soft for that now? Boys will be boys. Criminals will be criminals. Shitty parents is greater than shitty kids, bro. Let's beat them. Yup, that's what I'm saying. Get the belt. Fuck those kids. Yeah, they need a spanking. They need to get beat up. They need to steal from the wrong person and get the shit kicked out of them. In a video game, we are pro beating. Spank me. Okay, Miko. Kick me. Okay, well, okay. When my sister and brother-in-law saw the camera footage of my nephew stealing from me, they seemed furious. But they were actually madder that their boys skipped school to steal from me. They'd spent all day repeating trips to the bottle drops and cashing the cans by machine. The bottle drop also pays by the machine. So they kept bringing in the cans till they cashed them all, and then they brought video games and junk food with the money. Then they bought video games and junk food with the money. Said money actually amounted to nearly $200. With that and the destroyed padlock, I told my sister and brother-in-law that they now owed me $200. Bro, they would owe you more than $200. They stole so much of your tools and shit, plus all the cans. One time when I was a kid, I stole green bean from mother and she branded me with hot spatula. Okay, bread and milk. That is, okay. Miko, are you okay? No, she is not. She wants to be kicked in the balls, chat. Okay? Okay? Just listen to her. Do what she tells you. Okay? She's a partnered streamer. We have to listen to her. My sister and my brother-in-law went from being angry at their kids and making excuses for them. And then being angry at me for wanting that money back when I know they have 3 kids and a mortgage. Get the kids to pay it back. What do you mean? You should be like, okay, fine. They can't pay it back, but they're going to start doing chores for you for the next month. I said it was either that or I go to the police and press charges. They told me to get out, and I said they have 2 days to decide how to pay me back before I go to the cops. That's fair. That's fair. I got back everything else my nephew stole, machete and gas can included, though they already used the gas for something. But over the next couple of days, my sister and brother-in-law were blowing up my phone with a ton of messages, both verbal and text. At first, they were calling me heartless because it was right after the holidays and they have 3 kids and a mortgage. Then they started gaslighting me. They even threatened me. And all of this would go into a repeat cycle. My nephews chimed in from another cell phone, and they were sending me lots of messages of their own, which were more fake apologies and gaslighting. My eldest nephew sent me a picture of himself holding a soda can and giving me the middle finger. So I guess they weren't taking my threats of going to the police seriously, because family. Because we're family. You can't do shit because we're family. Get fucked, aunt. Get fucked, auntie. I'ma steal your shit. Are you kidding me? Fucking legends. Don't you. No. Also, just take them to the small claims court and cut them out of your life. Yeah. Fucked in the balls. Okay, Miko, these are children. These are children. Okay? Maybe? No? Okay. When I last spoke to my sister and my brother-in-law, they refused to negotiate any sort of method of repayment from what my nephew's dead. Even when I suggested that they sell the video games that were purchased with the money from the cans. Then they had the audacity to say I'd actually tempted my nephews by having the cans in my shed to begin with. Stop. Oh yes, I'm the devil snake that tempted my nephews with a shed full of cans that just screamed, money, money, money. So that was it. I went to the police station that morning and filed a report. Gave them a copy of the video footage of my nephew stealing from my shed. I gave them the broken lock they smashed, showed them all of the texts, which were screenshotted and also given as evidence. Hell, I even gave them a copy of the photo of my the eldest nephew sent me of him flipping me off. I did tell the police that I found it worrisome that my nephews had taken the machete, but they classified it as a tool, especially since they took a lot of other actual tools. So fair enough on that, I suppose. And didn't you say you got that back? The machete and everything you got back too, right? But my nephews were indeed arrested on Saturday. Oh my goodness. Police came to their house and my sister and brother-in-law were forced to let them in because they had a warrant. Apparently, all 3 of my nephews went from being cocky little shits to crying like babies when they were being put in cuffs. They need to learn, bro. You get learned today. They're definitely gonna stop stealing from you now. I know this because a neighbor I'm acquainted with that's sort of friends with my sister was there to see it. And shortly after the arrest, my sister and brother-in-law were blowing up my phone again. They weren't able to get their kids out of jail till Monday morning. And now the boys are being charged with larceny, willful destruction of property and vandalism, and harassment. The police took this whole case pretty seriously as there has been complaints about my nephews for some time, but nothing was proven until now. Ooh. Okay. Okay. It's still their fault, but that's a lot. Okay. The past few months, bags of cans have actually been going missing all over the area. I don't know if it's my nephews or not, but they're likely suspects. And the word spreading of their arrest, let's hope other neighbors with security cameras come forward with more footage. Okay, she went, I don't give a shit. You know what? Bring it on. Add more on top. I'm already in. Who hurt them? Their parents hurt them. Their parents are the ones that are hurting them because they're clearly terrible at disciplining their children and they've gotten away with anything they have wanted to do for the majority of their entire lives. So it is what it is, right? My sister and brother-in-law showed up in my house too. I refused to open the door and told them that this all happened because they are enablers who refuse to hold their kids accountable for their actions. It's true. That made them just scream and pound on my door more until I threatened to call the police on them too. And since I've done it already, they know I mean it now. So they left without any more trouble. But they went back to blowing up my phone. I didn't block my sister or brother-in-law. Instead, I decided to just save all the messages they sent me because I made the decision to take them to small claims court. I don't really need or want the money, and I have already replaced the destroyed padlock with a much better one. However, the kids aren't only the ones that need to be taught a lesson. Oh my God, it's so true. In the end, I hope I put them in enough of a hole that they learn not to screw with me ever again. I also have a full support of my family on this. My parents, aunt, uncles, cousin, etc. They're all supporting me in this because my nephews have stolen from them too. And banning my nephews from my house, some of them did the same. Wow. Get fucked, idiots. I'm going to push for my nephews to get community service, and the reason why isn't just because it's a good idea. Do you hear this? My nose is so clogged. Struggling to breathe still. I'm going to push for my nephews to get community service, and the reason why is just because it's a good idea, but also because I know that they will get hate that. I know that they'll hate that the most. Whatever made to do any kind of work, they don't want to. They just stand around griping and act like the whole world is against them. So hardly anything ever gets done. Perhaps a few hundred hours of unpaid work will teach them. They're gonna learn the hard way. They're gonna learn the hard way. Oh, maybe perhaps a few hundred hours of unpaid work will teach them some manners. They've been spoiled far too much. Like, actually, though. I would love to kick those kids. I would kick a child. They're 14, 15, 16, or 15, 16, and 17. Fuck these kids. They're little spoiled assholes. And also their parents. Are you kidding me? Could you imagine you had children that are just stealing from your relatives and you're like, oh, boys only be boys. No. Fuck them kids. Are you kidding me? Ugly. Be a better parent. Y'all are awful. I freaking hate kids. I think that's the best punishment. Jail time won't teach them anything. Make them do work. I totally agree. See, if these kids go to jail, it's like, okay. That's a little much, only because I really do put a lot of the blame on the parents. They just kept doing it, and they kept getting away with it. They just kept getting more money and more stuff. And the parents were crying like, boys will be boys. So they're doing it, and they're just like, yeah, boys will be boys. See, haha. Let's check the comments. You did them a favor. In 10 years, they will understand why. That's true. Agreed. It's better to deal with consequences as a minor than to get away with everything until you're an adult. And daddy can't make it go away no more. That's actually so true. You are doing them a favor by doing it while they're still minors. And not when they're adults and being tried like adults. Definitely this. I know far too many people who kept their kids out of legal system until they were adults and couldn't be controlled at all. Then the kids just ended up escalating and getting charged with offenses that put them in the prison system with records that hinder them for life. Whereas they maybe would have done some community service or a 9 juvenile that could have snapped them into reality, but the consequences were so dire. That's so true. We want updates when you get more info. If I can remember to, I'll post how many things go in small claims court. Ooh, 4 months ago. Okay, wait. If they remember. Have they never come back? Oops. Any update? 3 days ago. No, there's no update. How ugly. They didn't? Damn it. That sucks. They went, yeah, if I remember. Hold on, let me look at their history. Yeah, it doesn't look like they've commented since then. Oh, wait. Update to my entitled nephew stealing from me and getting arrested. Sister and brother-in-law had the money to pay me back the entire time. Okay, there's an update. There's update post. Updated post. Update post. Okay. Okay, let me get a drink because like I'm like choking on like my throat, if that makes any sense. I'll be right back. Then we're gonna do the update. Don't move. We're gonna do the update. Don't move. Don't move. Okay, I'm back. eBay? What about eBay? eBay? We love eBay. Oh, the eBay command. Delete the... Oh, the eBay thing was still... There we go. Okay, but we do love eBay. Update thread. Delete the... Can we delete the command too? Okay. Update to my entitled nephew stealing from me and getting arrested. Sister and brother-in-law had the money to pay me back the entire time. Stop. Well, this is stupidly anticlimactic. I figured that my sister and brother-in-law were gonna dig their heels in even deeper after the shit that's already gone down. But they actually caved. I filed a lawsuit against them in small claims court for the actions of their kids. In the suit, I was asking for $500. This was for the stolen cans, the destroyed lock, and the cost of the replacement lock, which was a much better and more expensive one. The cost of filing with the courts and emotional damages for the harassment. A friend whose father is a lawyer gave me a free consultation and said, I have a very strong case because of the camera footage. I have both of my nephews stealing from me and from my sister and my brother-in-law pounding at my front door, plus all the messages they sent me. Oh my God. What's the drink? Angry Orchard hard cider. What was the ones that, what was the cider that I was sent? The cider that somebody sent me. It was so much better than this. They were so good. It was like the mimosa one. I want to say it was like Cider Boys or something. But that doesn't sound right. Dickens? Is that what it was? Cider Boys? Is that a one? Okay, it was Cider Boys then. They were really good. If anybody can get their hands on them, send some my way. Like, I love them. They were really good. This is so dry. It's not sweet enough. I can send more. Oh, bleed cheese. Okay, you sent them. Please do, honestly. I didn't get to try the original, but the mimosa one I got, all of them I liked. They were all really good. I can't remember which one was my favorite, but I liked all of them. But thank you. Okay. When my sister and brother-in-law were served, they called me freaking out. They said I couldn't do this to them. So I retorted that this is the price they are paying for not parenting their kids and letting them become entitled little thieves. And if they wish to speak to me again, it will either be when I see them in court or if they decide to pay me the $500 I'm suing for. Then I hung up on them. Well, yesterday evening, I was having some friends over after work. We were just chilling and watching a movie. None of us were in the mood for video games since we were tired from the day. And we just wanted to chill. We just wanted a chill evening. But then I got a knock on my door. I looked outside. There was my sister and brother-in-law, and they looked very unhappy. I opened the door, but left the screen door shut. Then asked them what they were doing at my house. They told me that they were tired of fighting because everyone is against them, and fully admitted how bad they effed up by letting this go as far as they did. And they just wanted to make peace. Okay. My friends were standing in full view behind me, so they were witnesses to this. Brother-in-law then slid an envelope through the crack in the door that contained $500 and $50 bills. He said it was from his private savings account, then told me from now on they'll make sure my nephews are duly punished for their actions. They didn't ask me to drop the charges, but pleaded with me to at least be lenient. I said I was only pushing for community service, which is pretty lenient. And if we cooperate with that, then hopefully the judge will agree. They sighed and said that they'd cooperated if that's all I wanted, then left without making any sort of a fuss. My friends all congratulated me on holding my ground. Others in my family later did the same. That's when I found out from my parents that they actually threatened to disown my sister if she and her husband didn't make some changes for the better. So now they are. It may be forced change, but it's the best we'll probably see out of them. My mom paid my sister and brother-in-law a visit after they repaid me too. She told me that my nephews were not playing video games. In fact, every single video game related thing was put away somewhere. And so was the TV that my nephews would game and watch movies on. All 3 nephews were in their rooms most of the time and were very rude and unwelcoming to their grandmother. But my sister claims they are dealing with the situation. So yeah, I've dropped the lawsuit now and I've paid the amount that I want. My nephews are still going to court for theft and now are getting the parenting they should have been getting long ago. That's so true. I've also been assured that they will be coming over. Oh, wait. I've also been assured they will not be coming near my house again anytime soon and are strictly only to be either at school or at home. Sheesh. Wow. Okay. I think in the long run, you were really helping these kids because they some little entitled assholes, bro. They were going to grow up and be some thieving assholes. This was a wild ride. It really was. Good for you for holding your ground. Good for your family for being on your side, honestly. The fact that the majority of your family is on your side makes me believe that you are a reliable narrator and that, you know, your brother-in-law and your sister are assholes, honestly. This kind of feels like an Am I the Asshole post, but yeah, I joined halfway through. Give us the TLDR, please. An aunt, a woman's 3 nephews kept breaking into her house and stealing her stuff. They broke into her shed and stole a bunch of tools and cans and got a bunch of money from it. And the parents kept not doing anything about it, so she called the cops on her nephews and hit them with a lawsuit. And then did the same to the sister and her brother-in-law to teach them all a lesson. And it worked out. It worked out. The kids are probably going to get community service, finally. And the parents finally admitted that they've been bad parents and been letting this go on for way too long. Sheesh. Got him. Yep. Sheesh. Get fucked, kids. I feel bad for the 17-year-old, almost a full-ass legal adult. The help is coming a little late for him. It's true. Honestly, it's true. Better late than never, though. Honestly, I was a little shit at that age. Crimson New Type. Crimson New Type. Thank you for the 25. Hello? 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 You still are a little shit. That's so true. Thank you for the 25, Crimson. What was that for? Appreciate you. Thank you. Hi. Hello. Crimson, I love that this is your first time ever talking in chat. But you're a 7-month subscriber. So random. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. 25 gifts on the first time chat. I know, right? My mind was in Am I the Asshole mode until you mentioned about it. Yeah, right? Some of us do be lurking. Villa Bones! Villa Bones! Villa Bones! Oh my god, let me play these. I totally did not realize that these were paused. I'm so sorry. We're going to listen to these and then we're going to go into the next story. Poorly Drawn Duck!
Oi, 14 months, yeah?
months. Mooj, thank you for the 2 months. Bree World, thank you for the 13 months. Big Zam Bash, thank you for the 11 months. Big Zam Bash, thank you for gifting a sub as well. I hope you're still here. Rebels, thank you for the 4 months. 404 Chance, thank you for the 16 months.
First time
thank
I've
you for the
subbed
1
to
year.
someone longer than a month. Keep up the
Gluten-tog.
great content, Alluux.
Ayo, appreciate you being here. Thank you again, Crimson, for the 25 gifted subs. And Billy Bones for the tier 1. What's the difference between this and Am I the Asshole? So Am I the Asshole is somebody asking for help, and at the end of the day, we decide if they're in the right or not. Whereas these, it's just random stories of people being entitled pieces of shit. So there's no like, am I in the wrong? It's like, this is what happened, and these people are assholes kind of thing. So it's like, you know, stories of Karens being Karens and people just being entitled pieces of shit. People think they shit don't stink. Hello, everybody. Hello. Coffee Blick. How are you?
Beebus.
Lechonk. Lechonk, best Pokemon name in a while. It's so ridiculous. Lechonk. Especially because the whole thing about Lechonk is like, he may look fat, but no, it's actually all hard muscle. Then why is it Lechonk? Why he chonky if he muscly? Well.
Just let me know if you ever need to see my wife's
poop. Should be like, no chonk. Hold on a second. Just let me know if you ever need to see my wife's poop.
Hi.
Why would I need to see your wife's poop? Oh, are you... is that to do with the kebab? We don't want to see your wife's poop. Stop trying to get us to look at your wife's poop. Really, though. Got it. I'm all in for story time. Yup. Get cozy, Fabricate. What you sipping on? An Angry Orchard hard cider. Crisp apple. It's too bitter for me, honestly. Baby lurkers are the unsung heroes. Yep. Lurker, stand up. Lurker, been loving your YouTube content. Thank you. Huchung Deck. For some reason, I thought your name was some kind of... If I said it enough, it would make it seem like the name was Huge Dick. But I don't think that was the purpose of your name. So I'm sorry. You're lurking and now I just come in so hard on your name. I'm sorry. Is there a place where I can see where the Patreon boxes ship out? I don't catch every stream. I don't see it post anywhere. I don't mind them being late. I just want to be kept in track. Usually they go out. So usually they'll go out by the 15th of the month. You'll get them by the end of each month. It should be you should get them by the end of each month. LeChonk. Cider and champagne give me the worst hangovers. I can't stand it. I feel that. Mine is wine and champagne. Cider I'm not as bad with, but wine and champagne I can't do it. So it was such bad hangovers. Honestly, there's a local need here that I'm a big fan of. I should send one in for the next P.O. Box stream, to be honest. There's a local need? What do you mean? Like a cider? I haven't gotten mine for the last month. Loronimo. Message Ashley113 or Sci-Fi and they can look into it. They should be all for how many times I gotta say they just got sent out. Sci-Fi. Breathe. Don't be rude. They should all be out now. So if you don't have it within the next week, then you'll have it. You can get the tracking from Ash or Sci-Fi though. My friends in college would drink vodka wine. Like they would mix the vodka and wine together. Or I'm still so obsessed with how your stream looks. I appreciate that,
Exclamation
Spicy.
marks are fired.
Alex, Ace Pineapple Cider is pretty good and based out of Cali, and Reed's pretty good for being widely available. But is it sweet? Is it sweet? I was curious about the drink you always drink with friends when doing shots. The drink I always drink with my friends when doing shots. I don't know. It's always different. I usually Ace is not sweet. I like sweet. I don't like dry. This is too dry for me. Soplika. Oh, Soplika? This? It's a Polish vodka that I get sent to me from a Polish viewer. It's one of my favorite drinks. It's like a very flavored vodka. It's good. I like it a lot. I also have this one. There's a bunch of different flavors. I think this is hazelnut. I'm not a big fan of this one. It's not fruity enough for me. I like the fruity ones. Plum, I really like. Cherry is really good. Was that what y'all gifted Booty? No. We gifted Booty multiple bottles of Malort, which is a Chicago favorite. It tastes like pencil lead. I don't understand how he likes it, but he absolutely loves it. It's disgusting. Nobody else likes it. Do you like Tequila Rose? I tried that like a long time ago when I was like young. It's like a pink like creamy liqueur, isn't it? Have you heard of the Portland Cider Company? No. Is it in Portland? First result on Google is worst tasting alcohol. For what? I like the foodie ones. Malort Malort. Yep, Malort tastes like the juice at the bottom of the trash can on a hot summer day. Oh my god, I hate that. I fucking hate that. That's so gross. I love your background, by the way. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I never know, man. Thank you for the 30 months. Fernando! Thank you for gifting a sub to Tone. Appreciate it. And Villabone, thank you for the tier 1. And Fishbulb! Brand new subscriber. Primione. One of us. One of us. Okay. Let's get on with the next one. Let's go on with the next one. Okay. My new neighbor asked me if I could drive his friends who I've never met to the airport on a weekday afternoon because I work from home. Okay. New neighbors across the hallway in my building, nice enough. A couple a bit younger than me. One of them doesn't work due to mental health, and then the other one works at a company his dad runs. And then works bar shifts in the evenings. Sounds rough, I get it. I have a career as a video game designer. Currently, I work from home. At first, he seemed like he was fanboying me. Then it seemed like a bitter, backhanded... Okay, well, hold on. At first, it seemed like he was fanboying me. Then it seemed like a bitter, backhanded comments. Oh, you probably earn more in a month than I do in a year. I've told him I highly doubt that that's the case, but I always change the subject. Oh, that's so annoying. Anyway, I have a car. They don't. I offer to help if they need to pick up... I offered to help if they needed to pick up any last items that they were too big to carry. They asked if I could pick up a rug for them in town. They'd come with because they don't want to pay the delivery fee, which is very small. And how they're so tight for money. These are the same people who, when they ordered takeout, they bought a promotional t-shirt to be delivered with it. More expensive. I keep my views to myself. I happily helped. Bro, stop. I'm so broke. I can't afford this delivery fee. But yo, we can get a Taco Bell shirt with our order? Yeah, slap 5 on there. If you're getting Uber Eats and shit, you ain't broke. Anyway, they were very friendly, grateful, but they did ask me far too many questions about my job and money, etc. I didn't think much of it at the time, but yeah, the other night, really late, he messaged me asking if I could give his friend a ride to the airport the next day in the afternoon and said, "She's really cute, man. She'd think you were a gentleman. Not to pimp you out, but you know, taxis are so expensive, so you'd be really helping out, and obviously I can't drive, so I suggested you'd be up for it." I was so shocked and just politely responded with, "Hey, would love to, but I can't just take an hour and a half out of my workday." And he just replied with, "Oh, fair enough. I keep a distance now. I hate when kindness is morphed into being self-entitled." Yeah, this seems like such a normal story. But like at the same time, it's like, yeah, like drive my friend to the airport. It's like, y'all are neighbors. Y'all aren't friends. Like, hello? Yeah, we're broke, you know, really help her out. I'm not trying to pimp you out, but you know, she'd think you're a gentleman, bro. She'd think you're a gentleman. But like, why are you trying to impress this girl? That's where I'm kind of like, what? Why are you telling your friend your neighbor could drive them to the airport? This is exactly why I don't talk to my neighbors. That's so weird. You can afford a flight but not a cab? No, it's one of their friends. Oh, yeah, true. The girl. Yeah, true. You can't afford a ride to the airport. No, I feel like they were like pimping out, being like, "Oh, my neighbor will drive you. No worries at all. Yeah, we can get you a ride." You got to be careful with neighbors. Get friendly with you. Had a neighbor once and we exchanged numbers. And then she texted me at 3 a.m. saying she loved me. What? What do you mean? Oh, my God. Kneecapper finally caught a stream. Hope everyone had a good day. We did. Thank you for the 3 months. Appreciate it. Did you hit it though? I would love to hear that story. Hey, they sometimes add 6th and 7th. The menu's evolving. For what? This is my first thought. Would she repay with a gentleman beach? Okay. Why was that your first thought? Y'all are gross. Alex, I love you, but not in a weird parasocial way. I'm picky about which neighbors I talk to. Oh, yeah. Oh.
I made some dish pizza.
Yo, thank you. Hey, yo, Booty made me pizza for his birthday. Isn't that great? We have a thing here where you make us stuff for your birthday. That's how it goes, right? Some Chicago deep dish. Ooh, I'm gonna give this a try. I don't know what the brand is, but I'm gonna give my honest review right now. I hope Booty's not watching, because if I don't like it, I'll feel really bad. Okay, honest review. I like it. It tastes good. I like it. It tastes good. But it kind of tastes like lasagna. It kind of tastes and resembles lasagna. Deep dish is basically a casserole. That's what it tastes like. Yeah, it's good. It tastes good, but it does taste like it does feel like I'm eating a lasagna, not a pizza. It's good. Yeah. Lou Malnati's? I don't know. It's Lou's? It's Lou's? What's the brand? Lou's? Chicago Lou's? It's Lou Malnati's. Ooh. Ooh. Yes, Lose is the best. Okay, I'm gonna eat a little bit more of this, and then we're gonna go to the next one. Great choice, Booty. Happy birthday, Booty. Thank you for the pizza. Lunch, baby. Mm-hmm. Yep. When I was like 14, I had an older neighbor kid, like 18 or 19, asked for my number. I didn't think much of it because we had been semi-friends and neighbors for years. But then he texted me that night at like 3 a.m. trying to get me to sneak out. I said no, but he was already outside my window, knocking on it, trying to get me to come out. Bro, stop. Some predator shit. Dislike. Chicago style is good, but it's not pizza. Like, it's like a completely different thing. You have to think of like Chicago style pizza and pizza as two different things. Imagine being so wrong. I agree, though. It's not like pizza. It's so different than pizza. That's the thing, right? Even though it is pizza, but like, the fact that only one place has it, right? It is pizza. Huh. I guess it is pizza, but it's a very specific style of pizza, right? Like, it's not pizza, it's Chicago style pizza. This topic is triggering to people from Chicago. Okay. I won't go in too much since it is Booty's birthday. But this does remind me more of a lasagna than it does a slice of pizza. It resembles a slice of pizza because of the crust. But it does make me feel more lasagna than it does pizza.
Angry Orchard and pizza is the best.
Yeah. Crusher, thank you for gifting a sub. Brightwave, thank you for the 8 months. Stylish Rogue, thank you for the 5 months. Joy Rose, thank you for the 2 months.
Popcorn.
Meerkat, thank you for the 4 months. Kneecapper, thank you for the 3 months. Biohazard, thank you for the 10 months. And then I Never Know Man, thank you again for the 30 months. And Fishbowl, thank you for the Prime.
Finally caught a stream. Hope everyone has had a good day.
Yeah. See, here's the weird thing though, right? Because New York, there's also like a New York style pizza, which is like a thinner pizza. But it's still like a pizza. Like, the sauce is still under the cheese. Right? All different styles of pizza. The sauce is under the cheese. But with Chicago style, there's so many different aspects to it that isn't like the traditional pizza. The sauce is above the cheese. The cheese under the sauce. It's under the sauce.
Been missing a lot of streams because of work, but I'm still glad to be here. Less than 3. Appreciate you and all you do.
Hey, yo!
Brightwave.
Brightwave, thank you for being here. Thank you for the 8 months. Alex, just take the L? Why do I have to take an L? What do you mean? All pizza is good
Deep dish
pizza.
is
I
pretty much
agree.
a lasagna dish.
But this, it's interesting. Like, if I were to move the sauce away and I show you this bite, right? This is a bite of pizza. But it's just a ball of cheese. You know? It's good. Stop calling it Chicago style. What do you mean? Is this not Chicago style? What do you mean stop calling it Chicago style? Alex, yo, can I eat yours? Yeah, you can come have the rest of mine. I like it, but I can't be eating it while streaming. Do you want to come eat the rest of mine? It's good. It's good. I like it. It just, I like pasta and lasagna too, right? What am I supposed to call this other than Chicago style? Just deep dish?
Yo,
Here you go.
Booty, I just ordered 6 more if you're watching stream.
Oh, you did? Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
I did. I ordered 6 more, Booty. I got you.
It's good. It's definitely good. But
sell by the six.
it's so different than pizza.
Oh, I like okay.
I like it as its own thing. It's good. It's
If I
lovely
said go
cheesy.
get pizza and you came home with this,
Mm-hmm.
I'd be pissed. But
these are
if
pizza
you're
though.
like, if you're like, we're having Chicago pizza tonight,
Mhm.
I'd be like, hey yo, because I'm gonna be honest, I just inhaled mine.
Okay,
It's
good.
So good.
Yeah, good.
But like, I'll be real. If you said you're bringing pizza home, you came back with this,
Yeah.
I'd be
Fair.
like, this isn't pizza.
Yeah.
Booty's crying right now.
Happy birthday, Booty. Thank you for the pizza. It was good. I just feel weird just sitting here just eating while I'm streaming. But I appreciate it. It's like the Cheetos chips thing. It's nothing like the Cheetos chips thing. Maybe it is a little bit. It's its own thing and it's good. But I wouldn't rope it in with the other things. See, here's the thing. Why would that be a negative, right? It's so unique. It gets its own category. You know, wouldn't you want to be so unique you're in your own category than just be roped in with all the other things? You know? You know what I'm saying? Okay. Next up. Let me pause these. Where did you go? Okay. Then name it. Chicago style pizza. Oh, we already did this one. Okay, next up. This one says update, but I don't think we have the update for it. It says update 3. I'm gonna close that one because this one here, I'm gonna label it for my. This one says update 3, so I don't know if there's like more to that one. I'm opening up some new ones, courtesy of the mods. What sounds so good? My Pizzaville order? Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. I miss Panzerotti's so much. Okay, next one. You won't stop smoking on your porch at night? Guess we'll burn our house down. What? Hey, all. Just found out why there was a bunch of flashing lights and loud sirens on the street behind mine last night, and I am gobsmacked. We really need to bring back gobsmacked. Gobsmacked. We need to make that more of a common word. The family that used to live in the house behind mine, who ever so helpfully called the police on me after I gave them a heads up about their Wi-Fi, has moved out. A new family has moved in. Our houses are separated by a couple 100 feet and a brush line. I found this out because they came to talk to me last week about me smoking a joint before I go to bed on my porch, and how the smell is terrible and it's bothering them, and I just need to not do that. Note, I smoke precisely 1/2 gram joint on my screen porch before bed, perhaps 3 to 4 times a week. The likelihood that any of the smoke from that is going anywhere near their house is slim to none. But then how would they know that you're smoking it? If they're new neighbors, how would they know that you're smoking it? If you're saying no, they wouldn't smell it. Right? Just me, though. Okay. Anyways. I told the new back neighbors I'll turn a ceiling fan on to thin out the smell, but I'm not going to get eaten alive by bugs just before bed because they don't want me to smoke on my own property. Porch is screened in. I guess this answer didn't satisfy them because last night one of them came up with a cunning plan to get back at me. They dug a hole in their lawn, built a fire with a bunch of green pine woods so it would be extra smoky, started a fire, and then put a box fan pointed at my porch next to the fire and went inside. 3 guesses what happened. If you guessed they set their own house on fire, you would be correct. One of their next door neighbors called 911 because some cinders from the fire set my back neighbor's house on fire. I have no idea how much of the fire damaged the house, only that the people who live there got arrested and given an impressive set of fines for negligence and a bunch of other things. Did I mention my country is under a fire weather warning and all of those fines are multiplied? California, possibly? The juiciest part, and the reason I decided to post on here about it, was one of the cops was talking to the neighbors who were going on about the awful pot smell that I was causing and making the house uninhabitable. Cop sniffs a little bit and tells them that's not marijuana, that it's a skunk.
Straight to jail.
Straight to jail with them. So, they had skunks. They had a skunk problem. And because of that, they ended up burning down their own house. Bro, when you hear about natural selection, I feel like this is what I think of. Like, natural selection at the finest. You're trying to be petty, and it backfires. You burn your goddamn house down. Are you kidding me? Just blaming the poor stoners, man. Hey, maybe they smelled it one time, but what were you planning on doing? Like, what? This seems insane. Karma's a bitch. Yep. Some people should slip through the cracks. I'm sorry.
That skunk getting lit.
Yeah, apparently. Jesus, karma. They were being petty as fuck. I can be petty, but like, this is dangerous amounts of pettiness. Skunk on that skunk. I smell pot. Burn them to death? What is the logic? Well, they were trying to burn like wood and stuff to blow smoke at their property. They weren't trying to set anything on fire. They're just idiots. This is triggering because I just got my medical card and then brand new neighbors. Oh, sheesh. The same neighbor who said she loved me, our weed smoke. Oh, hold on. The same neighbor who said she loved me, our weed smoke was coming into her house and made her test positive on her drug test. What? I smelt marijuana once when I was walking through the park. That is why I failed my drug test. 100%. 100%. I don't think that's how that works. Anyways. Karen doesn't like people parking in front of her house. Okay. So when I was around 6 years old, I lived with my family in a nice house in a small city in Poland. It was a quiet neighborhood on the outskirts. And pretty much all the neighbors knew each other. Okay. There was no sidewalks around the part of the street I lived at. Only one crappy sidewalk that started on the other side in front of the neighbor's house. It's important to remember that the sidewalk was very old and in bad shape. Still to this day, people are asking the city to fix it. Okay. This story is about that neighbor, Karen. She was an older lady. Everyone suspected that she really didn't have anything better to do than gather gossip and disturb everyone, trying to rule the street. Sounds like people that are like obsessed with their HOA. The people that are like head of the HOA, or the people that are always just like tattling to the HOA. Ugh, one of those. Everyone was commenting that if you wanted to get the whole area to know something, you had to tell her that message as a secret. Whenever someone came to visit us, they usually parked their car in front of our property. But on bigger meetups like barbecues or parties, people would park in front of the closest neighbors' houses too. That was never a problem. No gates were obstructed, no one was disturbed. Well, almost. Karen hated when somebody parked in front of her house. She would always run out yelling about how we dared to park our filthy cars on her precious sidewalk. My mother is not someone that lets somebody yell at her. She had many discussions with Karen about the laws and the rules and stated that she doesn't own anything outside of her fence, which means that the sidewalk is public and anyone can park on it as long as they have enough space for a wheelchair to pass. That wasn't enough. Every time somebody would come to us and park their car there, the yelling would start. Until one time when my mother's friend, Tomek, came for a coffee during winter. He's a local policeman, and his specialty is road law. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. So my mother tells him about Karen and her behavior. Ayo! Ayo! Carlos! Thank you for the raid. These are paused. Hold on. Where are we? Hold on. We'll catch up. Quinn, thank you for the 3 months. Hold on. Everybody hold. Everybody hold. Don't read ahead.
Bro.
Everybody hold. Where's the alert? What? Where's my raid alert? I even replayed it. It's not playing. Hello? Well.
Alert raid incoming.
We canceled the raid, I guess. What happened? What happened?
Raid from Carlos the Gardener.
Wow, there's the alert. Wow. Think of it, 39 months, Master Lurk. Love the vlog. I'm so glad! Dijon Bongo. If you haven't already, make sure to go check out the vlog. It's my very first one. It's my third attempt at a vlog, but only the first one you guys are seeing. Evaded the raid, apparently. I saw raid and my alerts just went, not from him. Not from him. But thank you, Carlos, for the raid. I appreciate it, seriously. Continuing on. She went, skirt, 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 skirt. Where are we? So my mother tells him about Karen and her behavior. Regarding the sidewalk. Tomek laughs since that thing was in such a bad shape that it could barely even be called a sidewalk. When he was leaving, he assured my mom that he would step by next day for a coffee on his lunch break. I'm assuming he's gonna park there, right? Next day comes by and I was playing with my brother in the snow. We see a black car pulling up over the front of Karen's house, and as the driver gets out, Karen storms out of her house yelling, "You can't park here. This is my sidewalk. Get your filthy car off my prop." Well, there he was. Tomek, with his full uniform, hat and all, turning around towards Karen as comically as he could. "Excuse me? You tell me that I can't park my car here?" Karen, "Yes." "But this is a sidewalk open to the public." "Yes, this is my sidewalk." "So let me get this right. This is your sidewalk." "Yes," Karen responds. "And you are the one responsible for taking care of it." Karen, proudly, "Well, yes, I am. That's why I don't allow anyone to park here." Oh, no. "Oh, that's so nice that I found you. Since it's your sidewalk, you are responsible for clearing the snow from it to not create danger for the people walking on it. Since it was not plowed, I need to write you for a fine for endangering public safety," he says as he pulls out his notepad. Hit her with that reverse. "But no other sidewalks are plowed." "Oh, it doesn't matter. This other sidewalks belong to the city. The clearing crew is working on cleaning them. But since this sidewalk is yours, it's your responsibility." Karen, "But I'm old. I can't shovel the snow." "Well, then you need to hire someone to do it. Of course, if this sidewalk happened to be a public property." Karen, yes, it's not mine." Seems like a fanfic. Yeah, I'm old. "But a moment ago, you were yelling at me that it was. So which is it? Is it yours or not? Because I don't know if I should fine you now." "No, it's not mine." "All right, seems like it would clear that up. Now, if you ever harass anyone like you did with me, it can result in a fine. So I recommend you watching out on what you claim to be yours." And then he proceeded to cross the street and enjoy a coffee in her house. Karen never disturbed anyone for parking in front of her house again. She'd only stare at people trying to burn holes into their skulls with her sight. Edit, wow, wasn't expecting a platinum. Thanks for whoever was so generous. The fact that he states at the beginning of this that he was around 6 years old, but he somehow transcribed a conversation, makes me feel like this is fake. Very fake. I don't know how you could be 6 years old but transcribe a complete conversation with this Karen and this police officer. Yeah, fake as fuck. Every fake Reddit story reads the same. Yeah, it sounds very fake. We're gonna scratch this one from the video. You guys got to enjoy it. But I ain't about no fake shit. I ain't about that fake shit. "My entitled boss almost killed me and got himself arrested and fired? Question mark? Question mark?" Why the question mark? I have no idea. I have no idea. We're gonna have to find out. "I'm dyslexic and I'm mobile." Mobile? Mobile. "I'm dyslexic and I'm mobile. I'm allergic to hand sanitizer, alcoholic wipes, Generally, anything that has alcohol-based products. I even bring my own soap because I can have a reaction to some soaps. Okay. I can't even drink the stuff without my lips swelling. My old boss, who was my cousin, so when COVID hit, I didn't really have a problem until my cousin got promoted. Okay, ow. This is painful to read. Okay, we're going to try that again. I'm dyslexic on on mobile. I'm allergic to hand sanitizer, alcoholic wipes, generally anything that has alcohol-based products. I even bring my own soap because I can have a reaction to some soaps. I can't even drink the stuff without my lips swelling. Okay, we got through all that. My old boss, who was my cousin. So when COVID hit, I didn't really have a problem until my cousin got promoted and got transferred to a new office. Am I having a stroke? Okay, so their boss was their cousin, but they got promoted and transferred. Forget however the hell they said that. Enter our new boss. They drink the soap? I'm allergic to hand sanitizer, alcoholic wipes, generally anything that has alcohol. I even bring my own soap because I can have a reaction. I can't even drink the stuff without my lips swelling. They're referring to alcohol, not the soap. They are not saying I can't even drink soap anymore because it makes my lips swell. They're talking about alcohol, like alcoholic beverages that adults like to partake. But it is what it is. Okay. We got a mass email going over our new COVID safety procedures, and one of the new procedures is that we all have to use hand sanitizer and antiseptic wipes. I sent an email to HR telling them about my allergies with medical documents. This whole thing, the grammar and the punctuation is so terrible. We got an email saying that we all have to use hand sanitizer and antiseptic wipes. I sent an email to HR telling them about my allergies with medical documents. They sent back saying that I don't have to use the hand sanitizer and antiseptic wipes and that they will put it in my file. However, when I sent the exact same email to my new boss, he replied saying that all employees have to follow the new COVID safety procedures, no exceptions. When I replied that if I use those products, I will need a medical assistant. You mean medical assistance? Okay, when I replied that if I use those products, I will need medical assistance, he then sent me another email saying that if any employee doesn't follow the new COVID safety procedures correctly, that they would be fired. I sent copies of the emails to our union rep and HR department, to which they replied that they would talk to him and kind of told me to ignore him unless he tries to actually fire me. Okay. So I go into work and my new boss is literally waiting for me at my desk with a bottle of hand sanitizer. With a bottle of hand sanitizer in his hands, asking me to hold on my hands. I did reply saying, no thanks, I'd rather not go to the hospital today. He got mad and literally grabbed my hands and squirted sanitizer on them and rubbed it in. He said, that wasn't so bad. I tried to go to the bathroom to wipe it off, but he blocked me. Well, I had a bad reaction. Thank God I had an EpiPen in my desk. My boss kept saying I thought he was lying and kept saying until I was put into the ambulance and couldn't hear him.
Easy lawsuit.
That's crazy. A member of the HR department and the legal department came to visit me in the hospital, probably making sure I don't sue, and informed me that he was fired. The woman from HR also said that they called the police on my behalf, and I should be getting a visit from them soon. I can't talk about that as it's ongoing investigation. Wow. ETA, I'm in Australia, so no medical fees. I'm not happy about the EpiPen, $40. They are expensive. Also, cops won't tell me anything. That frustration. They did tell me that he's been ordered to stay away from me, so he must be out of jail if he was ordered to stay away, right? I'm still in the hospital, hoping to be released today or tomorrow. I'll update when I get more information. Bro, this person, I know that this is not fake because of how terribly it was worded. The grammar was so bad. What the fuck are the cops gonna do in this situation? They're gonna sue this person. They're probably gonna have a restraining order and charge him with assault. Dyslexia is a bitch. Dyslexia? But it wasn't, they weren't doing things that were dyslexic. Dyslexic is like the order of words and the order of letters you struggle with, correct? Because here they were just saying the wrong words. Like assistant instead of assistance, right? Is that still dyslexia? You can still spell if you're dyslexic. Pay attention in English class, kids. Autocorrect could help, no? Correcting the dyslexia. No, it's grammar, spelling, and a lot of other things. Criminal negligence. That's something that they could have been charged with. Let's see if there's an update on this one. Let me see real quick. Let's go to the poster.
My dyslexia made me use singular words rather than plural.
Oh, this person might be... This person might be fake. They post on entitled people and Am I the Asshole a lot. With stories that seem crazy. I don't know if I trust this person. I don't know if I trust them. One second, I'm trying to see if I can find an update. When was this posted? 2 months ago? Let's see. No, not 2 months ago. Hold on. It was posted 5 months ago. 5 months ago. 5 months ago. 5 months ago. Oh my lord. 5 months ago. 5 months ago. Okay, my tenant boss almost killed me and got himself arrested and fired? Question mark. Oh my god, they have so many different posts for this. Hold on. There's another one. You know what? I think this person is telling the truth. There's so many posts about it though. Okay, hold on. All of the... Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Jeez Louise. Okay. Okay, so after that they posted here. Alex in private detective mode now. They posted again. Why do people have to be entitled selfish idiots? I'm in the hospital due to an allergic reaction due to my entitled boss, but that's a different story altogether. We know the story. I'm allergic to alcohol and alcohol-based products. I usually can handle small things like women or men, perfume, cologne. Nothing over the counter. Antihistamine won't cure. However, when you have an allergic reaction to your immune system is compromised, so what was a mild inconvenience to me is now quite deadly. I was in a private room, so I won't be exposed to my allergen, and I had to sign all over inside and out, tell people that I can't be in contact with it. That didn't... So a patient from walking into my room because she needed to use the toilet with so much perfume on that I had another reaction. Now I have to stay in the hospital longer. So you're in the hospital and somebody came into your room with perfume on and now you're just like there longer? Alex, come on, this is obviously a lying idiot. But here's where it gets me, right? It seems like, okay, they're just like continuing. It's a perfume allergy. They have an alcohol allergy. And all perfumes have alcohol for the most part. The alcohol is usually the top note of perfumes. So alcohol, there is alcohol in perfume. But They also posted on r/os legal. Okay? I got some questions about the assault my ex-boss did to me. I'm dyslexic and I'm mobile. If my ex-boss was told to stay away from me, I don't know if that was an order or a suggestion. If it was an order, does that mean his family? If it's a suggestion, how can I make it an order? His mother gained access to my house by telling my mother-in-law that she was a solicitor. Is that a crime? We got her on the Ring doorbell camera lying, saying that she was one. I think she was trying to bribe me, but she never actually said it directly. So can the police do anything? I'm waiting for my husband to get home from work so we can go to the police station together with my mother-in-law. Should we take a copy of our Ring doorbell? Or do you think that they would want to do it themselves? Should I get my own solicitor or let the Crown handle it? So this is where it's like, hold up, this might be a real story because they seem confused. They're like, what's going on? The mother showed up at my house. Okay. The ex-boss is the cousin. No, it's not. They used to work for their cousin, but then when they got transferred, they got a new boss, and that's where the boss came in. Now, next one. There's more. I think my ex's boss's mother tried to bribe me? Question mark? I'm dyslexic and I'm mobile. My ex-boss got arrested for purposely exposing me to my allergen. Oh, I think my ex-boss's mother tried to bribe me. They meant bribe. Okay. I got that one. I have no clue how she got my address, but when my husband and I got home, ex's boss's mother was sitting on my lounge. Mother-in-law let her in. She lied and said she was a solicitor. I'm going to try writing our conversation. EM. The mother. Hello, my name is Mrs. Blank, ex's boss's mother. I'd like to discuss this big misunderstanding that you and my son had. Me. Yeah, well, I don't. You know where the door is. Them. I'm not leaving until we've come to an agreement. My husband. Oh, wait, no. Is this me? My husband asked you to leave. Now get the fuck out or I call the cops. Them. I said I'm not leaving until we've discussed the misunderstanding. I'm sure we can come to an agreement. My mother-in-law. If you don't leave, I'll throw you out. My husband. I'm calling 000. Is that Australia's 911? 000? Them. Fine, I'll go, but I'll be back. The way she kept saying the word agreement, I'm sure she was trying to bribe us, which is stupid. I don't think I could do anything even if I wanted to. Like the operator, but with guns. 0 is the operator. An extra 0, you arm one hand. Another 0, you arm the other. So if you want a dual welding operator to come to your assistance, you dial 000 in Australia. It's easy to remember. Oh my god. It's so surreal. I mean, this kind of stuff happens in TV shows, but not really life. I hope we don't have any more drama. Thanks for letting me vent. Update on Aus Legal. How common is it that the victim is kept in the dark? My ex-boss was arrested for purposely exposing me to my allergen, and now nobody is telling me what's happening. It's these posts that make me still believe that this is a true thing. But wait, there's more. Oh wait, this is just their history. Damn it. I think that's all we have. I think that's it. Damn it. Am I the asshole for being angry at my brother-in-law when my daughter peed on him?
Company trying to prevent lawsuit. Wild story.
Oh, there's another update. Guys, there's another update. This person is unhinged. They're unhinged. There's one more. There is more. Update. 3 months ago. My boss tried to kill me and my ex-boss's mom tried to bribe me. They still are saying bride and not bribe. but it's okay. I'm dyslexic and I'm mobile. Why don't you use a PC for any of these? Recap. Work was coming back into an office and I had implicated some new policy. And had implicated some new policy because of the pandemic. Please don't marry me. I'm allergic to alcohol-based products, so HR said I'm exempt from the policy, but my boss thought he knew better and purposely exposed me to my allergen, which landed me in the hospital, and him arrested and fired. When I got home from the hospital, my Xbox's mom was sitting on my lounge. My mother-in-law was told that she was a solicitor. When she tried to bribe me, where my husband showed her the door. Okay. On to the updates. First, the mother. Turns out she actually is a solicitor. She didn't misrepresent herself, but luck would have it that we got the attempted bribe on camera. A couple months before all of this, my sister-in-law got caught up in Queensland when the borders closed and asked my husband and I to dog sit for her. She had put him in a kennel, but she was only supposed to be gone for a week. And when we could use her dog cam while we're out of the house. She comes and gets the dog, but forgot the camera. However, she never actually said the exact words, so she wasn't charged for it. But my father-in-law, who's kind of wealthy and knows everyone, got in touch with her bosses, and she was fired and now has to answer for some board or something where she might not be able to practice law anymore. So she's a lawyer? Truth be told, I really don't think anything will come of it, and she probably just works for a different firm in the end, but it was fun to imagine. I can't tell if this person is just crazy or what. I feel like this person believes the story. Even if it's a fake story, I believe that they really think that this is happening. On to the updates. Okay, we already got that part. Okay, wait. On to my ex's boss. He took a deal and is going to jail for only 6 months. He probably will be out in 3, but it's better than nothing, right? I have a restraining order on him and his mother. My father-in-law thinks I should sue him. He's the scorch of the earth type of person, but I don't see the point. He has no change of working in the same industry now and has a criminal record, and I don't know how many office-type jobs would ever overlook a criminal record, especially when said record involves a subordinate. That's actually true. I think solicitor is a lawyer in Australia. Oh, really? Is solicitor a lawyer? Sci-fi weigh-in. Yes? Oh, weird. Okay, so she's a lawyer. That's good to know. Weird. Okay. Work gave me a raise and a bonus, and I get to work from home apparently now, so yay. Over the next 5 years, we be working from home, but I get to be the first. So that's it, really. The only thing that's concerning me now is that the dog cam records and saves to my sister-in-law's cloud account, and sister-in-law isn't the only one who forget about the dog cam, but I think that's for a different subreddit. Best wishes to you all, wonderful people who gave me advice and made me laugh. And that's the end of that, I guess. I guess that's the end of that. Dog cam? It's a long story, honestly. What a wild ride. What a wild ride indeed. This person might be crazy. I don't know. On to the next one, I guess. Right? Anticlimactic, yeah. Do they mean a dash cam? No, they mean a dog camera. Just like move the camera. Cover it. I'm gonna blow my nose. I'll be right back. Is that how you spell cousin tight? Cousin tight? Cousin height? When somebody's sneezing, you're like, cousin tight. It's with a G? I thought, how do you pronounce it? I thought it was like, is it cousin tight? Cousin height? Gesundheit? Gesundheit? I hate that. Hold on. Cousin.
Gesundheit.
Oh, there it goes. Gesundheit. Gesundheit.
Gesundheit.
Gesundheit.
Gesundheit.
Gesundheit. Wow. I never actually sat down and really thought about what I was saying.
Gesundheit.
Gesundheit. I always thought it was like cousin tight or something. I don't even know. It's so weird. Okay, next one. Keep saying until it stops making sense. That you only have to say it once for it to stop making sense, honestly. Employee screams at guy who turns out to be the CEO of the company. Gets fired. Okay. This is an actual story from my mom from a couple years ago. She works for an energy company in the customer service, taking phone calls, answering questions, and sometimes helping fix simple solutions. It started not too long ago, and she was one of the few first employees, so right from the start, she knew pretty much everyone who worked there, including the CEO, who she describes as very nice, down to earth, who would always dress pretty casually, so he'd blend in with everyone else pretty easily. After a couple months, they started hiring more people to work, including this one guy who was apparently very entitled and considered himself better than everyone. One of those. Mom and a few others didn't like him because he was apparently arrogant, always tried to correct others only to be wrong himself, kept making the same mistakes, ignored many rules on the floor, and had a huge temper, and would scream and curse at anyone who said something he didn't like. How was he working there, bro? The screaming would 99.9% of the time be something along the lines of, who the fuck do you think you are to insert whatever someone did or said? Really? Okay. Many complained about him, but the manager at the time was too nice or scared or both to actually do something about him. One day, he was apparently playing games on his phone, while at the same time talking to a customer and telling all kinds of random wrong things when the CEO came to check the floor after a meeting. Seeing this guy, he walked up to him and calmly informed him he wasn't allowed to have his phone out while helping a customer, so he can completely focus on said customer for the moment. Cue the guy literally throwing his headset off, jumping to his feet, and screaming in his face, and who the fuck do you think you are to tell me how to do my fucking job? Okay, hold on. And who the fuck do you think you are telling me how to do my fucking job? Along with stomping his foot at each syllable. Who do you think you are? I am! The boss stood there for a moment, obviously in shock, and the guy, thinking he won, smirked all and smug. Wait. The boss stood there for a moment, obviously in shock, and the guy, thinking he'd won, smirked all smug before the boss pulled a, well, boss move. Well, I just so fucking happened to be the fucking CEO of this fucking company, he screamed back, even copying the foot stomping. The dumb guy lost the smirk and, according to my mom, went from angry bright red to pure white in half a second. The boss then calmly grabbed the headset, which apparently still had the customer, who heard everything, and apologized for what she heard and just asked her what she needed help with. Finished in a minute before hanging up, and again apologized and told her that the other guy was fired so it wouldn't happen again. As soon as he hung up, he just... to the other guys, he was serious and he'd better gather his stuff. He just to the other guys? At the end of the annoying employee was gone, the manager got on a talk on dealing with bad employees and then baked the boss a cake. Okay, the headset made this feel fake. Yeah. Then he picked up the headset and apologized.
These always seem fake to me.
I know, that one seemed
people
bad.
are stupid.
People are stupid. That's so true. And then everybody clapped. The wording be struggling on the subreddit. I really agree. I agree. I keep thinking it's me struggling reading, but then I try reading it again. I'm like, nope, that's just how they worded it. How I got a store manager fired for selling my property to a Karen mom. I'm 26-year-old male and am both autistic and have severe PTSD from some childhood trauma caused by both my parents that I really don't want to get into. I always worry when people start off by saying, this thing happened, but I don't want to talk about it. I'm on a few different medications for depression and migraines, and I have to live in Section 8 housing that I just moved into a few months ago after being on the waiting list for years. I don't like being touched or loud noises, and I certainly don't like seeing anyone take my stuff. When I moved to the city for the Section 8 housing, I'd been gifting a brand new Razor kick scooter by my friend to get me around the new area with, and I love it. It's black and made a bit sturdier than the typical ones for an adult to ride and has bigger wheels. It also isn't sold in the local stores, but they have similar looking ones in the bike department. And obviously, I don't just leave it outside when I go into a store. I fold it up and I put it in my cart while shopping. Yo, we got a Razor scooter, bro? You got a Razor scooter, bro? I look kind of twitchy, so most people leave me alone, and I'm just fine with that. But touch me without consent or take my stuff and be ready for a massive freakout. I went down to the canned food aisle and started browsing the chunky soup when I picked what I wanted and put the cans in the cart. I noticed my scooter was gone. And there was a woman with a kid fast walking away while carrying it. I shouted at her for them to return it, but they ignored me, so I abandoned my cart to give chase. When I caught up to the lady and the kid, I tried to take my scooter back, and the kids screamed so loud, my eardrums felt like they were going to pop. And the Karen mom shoved down while yelling something I didn't hear because my ears were ringing and my brain just stopped working for a moment. What? A manager noticed the commotion and came to see what the trouble was. I didn't even get a chance to speak when the Karen mom started calling me a creep and was demanding I be thrown out. I kept trying to explain what really happened, but the Karen just kept yelling over me. We were separated and I was made to sit in an office. The manager approached me and I asked him where my scooter was, and he had admonished me and said it was sold to the Karen and that I shouldn't have tried to take it from the kid when they were just trying to buy it from the store. Then he pointed out that he had to give the Karen a discount just because of the situation. I understandably freaked out and told him that the Karen had taken my scooter that I came in with the store with, and it wasn't sold there. My manager just looked confused and I nearly broke down. Then I pulled my phone out and showed him a picture of a friend that had taken me with the scooter right after I'd gotten it. The next thing I knew, he was running out of the room, and when he finally came back, they said the Karen was long gone. I pulled out my phone back. I pulled out my phone back out. I'm just gonna reword this for you. I pulled my phone back out and started frantically calling the police. The manager actually tried to stop me by putting his hand over my phone, and I freaked out from him touching me. He backed off because I'd nearly kicked him and was panicking and saying he'd buy me another scooter from the store. I told him that my scooter was expensive and didn't come from their store, and I wanted mine back. Well, it turned out I had managed to dial 911 because the police were already listening in on the line, and the operator was trying to get my attention. I just told him to send someone over because my property had been stolen. I had to wait for another hour at least while police showed up and then went through the CCTV footage. I clearly showed me entering the store with my scooter, and it showed the Karen and her crotch goblin taking it from my cart, and the mess that followed when I tried to take it back. I wanted my scooter back! And the police had to find the Karen from the camera footage of the parking lot. They found her address and by running her plate, and they got the camera footage, and I got to ride back to the police car while we went to her apartment. The officer knocked on her door, and I didn't hear the situation because I was sitting in the back of the car with the windows closed. But the Karen mom looked really angry and eventually brought out the scooter after some back and forth. She practically had to wring it out of her kid's hands. Bro, what? I got let out of the car and they asked me if I wanted to press charges for assault because the mother had shoved me. She looked ghost white when I said I did want that. But the Karen started crying and begging me. She said that she'd honestly thought it was something the store was selling and that it was her kid's birthday. I yelled that didn't excuse her for stealing someone else's cart, let alone from legally disabled man. Her kid was also loudly crying and my ears are hurting again, so I said I wouldn't press charges on her if she didn't come near me or my stuff ever again. But I wanted something done about the manager at the store for letting this happen. And I was ready to ride my scooter all the way back there. But the police convinced me that it'd be better if I just went home and calmed down. I'm not even gonna read the rest of this one. This one feels so fake. These all feel so fake. We have a couple more. I want to find at least two more
Should
solid
have hit
ones.
her in the shin with scooter.
Yeah. Moving on. Stories like this could be true, but the way people word tales make them feel fake. Yeah, it's true. A lot of people like cinematize, what would be the word, like fantasize their own reality. You know what I mean? Like people make stories they embellish. Yeah, they embellish stories and dramatize. That's true. Yes. It's fan fiction. Yeah. Bailiff hit her in the shins with the scooter. Bitches be tripping. Yeah, exactly. Okay, next up. Entitled Karen tried to steal my first class seats. For a little context here, I was traveling with my kiddo from the States to my home country, which takes around 8 hours with connections. So I booked first class seats for both of us. However, due to the COVID in this airline, ours was the last group to be called on board. When we boarded, it turned out Karen, around 40, and her kid were in our seats. I politely told her to move, but she ignored me. And as we were the last to board, I had to call the flight attendant and let her know that because we're about to take off. She came and the Karen just repeated in Spanish, "Lo siento, no entiendo," over and over again. What does that mean? I.e., I'm sorry, I don't understand, in English. And the flight attendant felt frustrated and she explained the situation to her in Spanish. Yet it was obvious Spanish wasn't her first language, and yet Karen pretended she didn't understand. But here comes the funny part. I am a Spanish speaker. So I grinned and told her in Spanish that she was in our seats and had to move to get her seats. She then got red-faced and told me how she is a single mother and how she should respect her elders. All in Spanish, of course. And how I should go with my brother, actually my son, to the regular seats because she deserved to have first-class ones. I told her she was not my elder. I'm 27 and she was 40-ish. And I don't give a fuck about her being a single mother. She can pay for them as I did being a single parent as well. Ugly stupid. Anyways, Karen had the pleasure to have me as her translator, telling her to go back to her seats or they would be escorted out of the plane. In the end, she went back to her seats and told me in English how my kind have ruined the States. I just laughed at them and told her to enjoy their seats. Racism much? Racism much? Excuse you? Ah, racism. Yes. What a huge bitch. I believe this one. This one sounds way too real. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She's a single mom paying for first seats.
First class or I crash the lane.
Bro. Some people be wildin'. Just a little bit of racism on top. Just a little dust of racism just at the end there. Then all of first class. They clapped. This one might be the first real one of the night. There was a couple real ones in here. The nephew one was real. There was a little update on that one. That one was definitely real. And the flight attendant was Albert Einstein, bro. Next up. Entitled sister burns bridge, then wants me to maintain her and her unborn baby. What? Using a throwaway account since she knows my personal Reddit, but oh boy. This is a long one. Settle in, chat. Settle in. So I, 27-year-old female, moved to the US almost 7 years ago. I have 2 half-sisters from my father's side and from different women. We used to be very close, and despite both of them being illegitimate, I shared with them a part of what little inheritance I got from my grandparents. They never recognized them and left them nothing. Sisters, bear with me, guys. I'm struggling to speak still. I'm still struggling from COVID. So my nose is... I have so much phlegm that I keep, like, choking on my words. 2 years ago, my sisters also moved to the U.S. The middle sister, 28, let's call her Mary, got a company to host her for a work visa. My eldest, 30, Karen, not her real name, got a student visa and moved in with me since I was already working and earning a good salary. The arrangement was that I would pay the bills, but she would get a job at the university since she's not allowed to work outside, and that was her spending money. I would cover all the bills and food. The only thing I asked was to help with some minor chores. I have a dog and a cat, and I told her she had no responsibility while she had school and work. It was fine since I work from home and I have a step family that helped me. 3 calories! Ayo! Thank you for the 20. What was that for? I appreciate that. Seriously. Mars Dog, thank you for the 18 months. The guy Milky Way, thank you for the 15 months. Master Lurk, thank you for 39 months. Itsy Bitsy Smithy, thank you for the 13 months. Appreciate y'all. Good job, Alex. Thank you. Thank you for the 23 calories. Just for being great. The only thing that I asked was for some help with minor chores. I have a dog and a cat, and I told her that she had no responsibility while she had school and work. It was fine, since I worked from home, and I have a step family that helped me maintaining my home, mostly because I'm a free babysitter for them. Pretty sweet deal for a student, right? Pretty sweet, right? Well, apparently that wasn't enough. While she was in school, Karen met Ken. I knew Ken from the time I went to university. He's a creep, but I thought harmless. Karen was head over heels for him. I warned her Ken and had a bad reputation at the university, but she didn't care. She's a big girl, so I let it be, with the only condition that Ken was not allowed in my place. Ooh. COVID hits, and my hours were cut. Karen's school goes on pause and she loses her campus job. Because of all this, we moved into a small apartment. I took a second job and did some freelance on the side. Needless to say, I had no personal life. I am dating someone, but he was also swamped with work and bills, so we barely met each other. During this time, Karen and Ken apparently got closer and began to appear in the apartment. Karen was not part of my lease, but my landlord was very understanding. Ken began making really inappropriate comments about me. I am not a beauty queen, I just look a bit exotic, as Ken put it. I'm mixed race from the Caribbean, so I have a bit of everything, and somehow it all shows. Karen looks more like our father. He was of European descent. In all honesty, Karen is more attractive. I only look foreign in this little intermountain region city. Ken would go out of his way to touch me and was just invasive. I managed to just keep in my room when he was around or use excuse that my pets needed a walk. What happened to Ken not being allowed in your place? What happened to Ken not being allowed in your place? Why Ken be there? What's going on? What happened? What happened? Very thinly veiled racism, yep. I didn't know exactly why, but Karen kept pushing me to spend time on my own with Ken. It will be good for you to bond with your future brother-in-law. They had only been dating for 7 months at the time. Whatever, I didn't care. I found excuses to avoid it. Red flag. Okay. November 2020, I got a better position at my main career job, so I was able to quit my second job and have more time. I reconnected with friends, and one of them asked me if I was okay. I asked why, and he told me Ken had been saying he was very close to getting me for personal time? I was not okay with that idea, and I very loudly said I'd rather be hit by a train than do anything with Ken. Since I'm in a small city in the Intermountain region, that kind of most people in the same area know each other or not. Hold on, what? I'm in a small city in the Intermountain region, the kind that most people in the same area know each other. A lot of people had text messages of creepy stories to tell me. That was it for me. Bad feeling. Bad feeling. I went home and demanded an explanation. They didn't deny it. Ken even said Karen had said it was fine and I was doing them a solid as her sister. Since he had a fantasy he wanted to go for. I told them both they were disgusting and that Ken had to leave or I would be calling the cops. What? So Karen was encouraging Ken to hit on his sister to have some kind of fantasy, like three-way with them? Ken left with some insults sent my way, and Karen began telling me she didn't see a problem since my partner and I were on a break. We were not. I told her I was not for her to sell around like... I told her I was not for her to sell around like property, and that she had 2 weeks to find a place of her own. I was done with her. I called all my relatives, sent them copies of the text messages I was given, and no one in our family wanted anything to do with Karen. She moved in with Ken a few days later. It took some effort, but I was able to get a restraining order for Ken. Couldn't get one for Karen. Still, they disappeared from my radar except a few encounters which were easily resolved when showing I was about to call 911. Full circle on the incest talk. Like, actually, though. Oh my god, I hate this. And then today happened. and I got to hold back my laughter. Mary had kept tabs on Karen, since sisters and all, and she messaged me with a notice. Hey, Karen just called me. She's pregnant, and Ken kicked her out. Pragante, pregnagare, pranantant, pragoto, prego. Not good, not good. I just stared for a few minutes and responded, oh, that's sad. Granante, pregnante. Mary knew and supports that I don't care or have any intentions to help. Karen used Mary's phone to call me. She begged me to help, since Mary is only letting her stay for a week before she moves to another state. Said that she missed her little sister and had nowhere else to go. That she knows I have family health insurance. I pay for private health insurance for 2 relatives that are in hard times and have health conditions. And that I could do something like that for her pregnancy medical bills. The baby is a blessing and I should want to help her raise it. Meaning, I pay for everything. I let her pour her heart out for a good 5 to 7 minutes, then said nope, and I ended the call. She tried calling again for a while, then stopped when I got a text message from Mary saying she had left her phone on the counter and she was sorry for the spamming. Entitled. Most of my family agrees with me, even Karen's mom. The only one that disapproves is Karen's aunt. She's not my aunt, but I called her aunt anyway since I've known her for many years. She's been putting pressure on me most of the days. She's only stopped when I told her one more message and I would show her text messages to my stepfather, who is her landlord. I feel bad for the baby to a point, but this is just one of those moments that all I can think is this is not my circus and these are not my monkeys. Oh my God, I love that saying. This is not my circus and these are not my monkeys. It's usually like, this is not my responsibility. This is not my problem. It's not my responsibility. This is not my circus. These are not my monkeys. Edit 1. Somebody mentioned the region inconsistency. I never looked into it since I didn't really care. But where I live, I heard Midwest and Northwest interchangeably. As far as I was concerned, it was the same thing. We don't have that type of region in my country, so I decided to Google while at work and found out neither is right. I live in the Intermountain region. Thanks, random stranger, for making me check on the messy regional system. Not even Google agrees on it. Also, a small explanation on my grandparents. They were very old traditionalists. By the end of their lives, they didn't have much to give, so they chose to give all of the legal grandchildren. My sperm donor father had many children. I might not even know of all of them. Grandparents were just tired of every other year having a new grandchild appear, and in some cases, a moocher mother attached. Last, Karen's visa. She had an extension since COVID, but that is over. She's overstaying her visa. This is very common. I have relatives that do it. I don't agree, but I also had one foot in since my stepfather is American. Here is an update. For anyone curious in the mess that is my family. Do we want to read the update? Do we want to read the update? Okay, we read the update. Let's get the tea. Update! Entitled Sister Burns Bridge that wants me to maintain her and her unborn baby. I wasn't planning on making an update so quick, or at all, but here it is. Give me the tea, baby. Give me the tea. Small summary. I have 2 half-sisters, Mary and Karen. Karen used to live with me rent-free and decided to offer me up to her creepy boyfriend like a side dish. I kicked her out and she wants to live with him. She got pregnant, he threw her to the curb. And now she wants me to take care of her unborn baby. Here's the link. I forgot they were half-sisters. So they're not like full sisters. Now to today. Mary called me this morning to have brunch and discuss things related to Karen. She told me she understood I don't want to be a part of the mix, but she really wanted it to be discussed, and after I can just walk out. I know Mary, and I know she's just trying to leave everything in order before she leaves the state. She's the peacekeeper of the siblings. I agreed on the condition that there was no way Karen would come home with me. Mary just said, if she tries to follow you, I'll drag her out myself. Okay, we like Mary. We stand Mary. We like Mary. She's trying to keep the peace, but she also knows, hey, Karen, don't fuck with her. Don't fuck with her. If she says no, she says no. But I can get you to talk to her. But if she says no, that means no, and I'm on her side. So I dressed up, and off I went to brunch with my sisters. I'll skip the pleasantries and dumb, friendly family look Karen attempted. Once we were done eating and just having coffee, Mary set out all the cards on the table. Ooh, Mary. We like ourselves a Mary. She explained she couldn't take Karen with her out of the state because she's getting married to her longtime girlfriend and they can only afford one bedroom in her new city. She also said Karen was insane if she thought that Mary would allow her to live with them. Oh, she also said Karen was insane if she thought Mary would allow her to live with me, even if she had the power to make me take Karen back in. That Karen was lucky that she even let her stay with her for these last few days. She told her the only reason we were doing this was because her mother had begged her to at least put Karen somewhere safe or find a solution for the pregnancy. So she turned to me and asked me for the most stable economically if there was anything I would be willing to help with. Okay, queen shit. Mary is queen. Let her land, okay. I might be an asshole for this. Feel free to roast me, but I basically said I would only give money for 3 things. 1, a termination in a hotel room while she heals from it. 2, a ticket back home. A ticket back to home country so she can live with her mother and aunt and get free healthcare. 3, a ticket to her eldest brother's home country so she can live with him because I know he will take her. I also said she had the option to put the baby up for adoption, but I would not be offering her a place to stay or a way to get medical care out of my pocket. I gave her some links to nonprofit that she could use. Okay. She's over this. She goes, you are not my problem. This is what I'll give you money for. Take it or leave it. Don't care. Karen started crying, saying I was trying to take away her baby and being a bad sister. Honey, she gave you multiple options of where to go and how to get there. She's still offering you money. That's a good sister. A good sister would open up her home and help care for the baby. That I never deserved to have the money I have. Most of my money is from inheritance on my mother's side of the family, so not sure how she would have gotten anything. That I was spoiled by my mother because she had money. We did, because after our father left my mother and I with nothing, she made a company from scratch. She kept babbling about making a scene, and then she said that actually hurt me. You were just mad because you will never get pregnant. Yes, I happen to be infertile. Yo, Karen, you're stupid. Karen, you a stupid bitch. Karen, you such an ugly, ugly, stupid bitch. You were trying to beg this person to take you in and take care of your child, and then you're like, actually, twirls mustache. Like, what is wrong with you? No, I can't get treatment for it. It is what it is. I already accepted it, but it still hurts. Mary knew this was a low blow for me and basically told Karen one more stupid word like that and she'll be sleeping in the streets tonight. I didn't cry or anything. I just stared. Karen stopped her crying, muttering, and seemed to get the idea. She looked me straight and told me to adopt her baby. I laughed at that. I told her she was insane if she thought I would adopt her baby. I don't want her in my life, let alone her ex. Oh my God, she'd be adopting the baby that the literal creep fathered. I can't. I don't blame the baby, but I have absolutely no intention to be part of the child's life. I was about to go off on Karen just for even thinking I would consider this as an option, but Mary stopped me on time. She simply said to Karen, you have the options she gave you. Her are mine. You can get the termination. You can go back to home country. Either way, you can't stay here. You are not legal and your immigration status affected us if you were living with us. I could lose my job and OP could lose her resident status. You have until next Friday to choose. If none of these options work, you will have to find your own solution with us. I don't want you anywhere near my little sister. You put her at risk of being insulted or worse. You were lucky I have an empty room for one more week for you to crash in. But after, I don't want to see you in person. We can keep in touch by Facebook or phone. You've lost the right to spend time in person with either of us. Oh, Mary! Mary's such a queen! Mary! We love a Mary. We love a Mary here. I just stared at Mary. Boss. I just stared at Mary. She's very quiet and normally the most reserved of us. So this was not expected. Mary paid, didn't even wait for the change, and left Karen with enough to get a taxi home. Mary grabbed me by the arm and took me out. I didn't know how much I needed someone to just protect me for a change. Oh, but I did cry a little on the way out, just from pure relief. I had one older sister that still looked out for me. We decided to go out for ice cream after, like we did as kids, when bad things happened, discuss our plans to spend holidays and vacations together. Mary's girlfriend also joined us for ice cream, and the whole time she just made jokes about how sad she's going to be without her moving table. She's much taller than me, and it's a running gag with us. Nothing too dramatic. Thankfully, Mary and her girlfriend are going to come later for dinner with me. Depending how this mess ends up, I'll try to update, but at this point, I think it's pretty much done. Not sure if Karen will take any of the options we gave her or just do her own thing. Regardless, I have no intentions of putting my money or anything but what I said I would. And yes, Mary is my hero if anyone is curious. Small edit. Oh my god. 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 There's no... God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. There's another update. God damn it. More. The tea is too strong. God damn it. Small edit. I got asked this in chat, and I wanted to clear it up. Karen is not penniless. I gave her $10K at the start of the year when our grandmother passed away. That was her part of the $30K I was given. She also has been saving the money from her college job. I worked at the university for about 4 years, and I was getting $9 an hour. Her mom also sends her money. Unless she wasted all of her funds, she won't go home without money. If that was the case, my brothers, Mary, and I would all give her something. She might be in my blacklist, but she is my sister at the end of the day. Here is the last update. Things are officially over. I'm so invested in this, right? How are you guys liking this? Are you liking the new segment? It does feel somewhat similar to Am I the Asshole, but I feel like there's a lot more in-depth stories that we can kind of go through and get more updates on, instead of just being like, who's the asshole? It's just interesting stories that's about really shitty entitled people. Right? Okay, next up. Gotta do it to him. Well, as the title says, my older half-sister Karen has made a choice. Karen has made her choice. Final update. The final update! Oh my god. Part 1, part 2, are these just the other... Hold on. Are these just the other, posts? Yes, it is. The short version of the events leading to this, Karen was living rent-free with me, and she started dating a creepy guy. Her boyfriend wants to follow through a fantasy that involved my sister and I in a very disgusting activity together. And Karen was all up for it and volunteered me without even my knowledge. I kicked her out. She moved in with him, got pregnant, and then he kicked her out. She wanted me to not only take her in, but also basically maintain her and the baby. My sister and I gave her the options and told her she would not live with either of us for long term. As I mentioned in my last post, my sister Mary and I gave Karen a couple options for her unplanned pregnancy. The options were a termination on her pregnancy, a ticket back to her home country, or to her brother's home country, or she could figure out a way to keep her child and put the baby up for the option. She had until tomorrow to choose. Since Mary leaves on Saturday for the East Coast, well, Karen chose none of the above. She decided to make life so difficult, she is now arrested and more likely will be deported. Emfra! Thank you for the tier 1. Brand new subscriber. I appreciate you. After this, I'll go through some of the alerts. Let me explain what happened. Tuesday, Mary decided to leave for a nearby national park to enjoy it one last time before she moves too far to drive there. She left Karen with a key and some money. Big mistake. Mary and her girlfriend returned yesterday and found out all the locks in their house had been changed. To make it even worse, Ken, Karen's supposed ex, had moved in to their home. I know Mary should have seen this coming, but they grew up as best friends. They used to be closer to each other than anyone else, myself included. No way! How is Ken back? How is Ken back? Obviously, the police were called, and it was just a major mess. Karen and Ken claimed it was their house. Mary and her girlfriend kept telling them, no, it's not. It's not even Mary's house anymore. It was sold and a new family that owns it arrives on Sunday. Realtor was going to give them the key. The police officers were so done with this mess before it even escalated and asked everyone for their IDs. Ken, Mary, and Mary's girlfriend all had their ID. Karen only had an expired passport. Karen got arrested on immigration charges. Ken got arrested on charges relating to breaking and entering, and some others I don't know for sure. I got this secondhand from Mary while she was basically about to commit a murder felony had it not been for the officers present. Today I got called about my sister. Her lawyer said she's claiming to be my surrogate and that the baby in her was actually my child. Yes, she tried this. I told the lawyer that I was not looking for a surrogate or adopting a child. I am already fostering and I have no space. And that my sister got pregnant by accident with Ken. He asked if I would be willing to foster her baby since the child would technically be American. I said absolutely not. He tried to work things with me, explaining my sister will most likely be deported otherwise. I just told him if that's the law, then that's how it will be. I asked him to please not contact me about her anymore. As far as I'm concerned, the only family she has is in our home country. Aside from a scare and the new locks, Mary is okay. The realtor has copies of the keys for the new family that owns the house, and now my sister and I are planning to have no contact with Karen. I don't know what exactly will happen to Karen, nor do I care anymore. Now, not even Aunt in home country wants anything to do with Karen, and even apologized to Mary and I. As for Ken, well, who knows? I hope he goes to jail, but if he doesn't, I couldn't care less. I now feel like a massive boulder is off my shoulders, and I can just focus on work and teaching my foster daughter about Star Wars. She got a foster daughter. We have already watched all of the original trilogy, and we have Clone Wars marathon planned for the weekend. Oh, this is so cute. I want to thank everyone who sent me well wishes to my sister Mary and I, and to the people that share advice and that I'm so glad I took to heart. This has probably been the worst roller coaster family mess I've dealt with since my parents' divorce, and it came absolutely from one person I suspected less. Can't say I have my entitled stories aside from this. Karen was once actually a very good sister, but I guess when money and comfort are involved, people change. Oh, that's so sad. It's like she was a good sister at one point. Mary and Karen were really close at one point, and she just went, nope. Small update that isn't worth a new post. Karen was offered to leave the US willingly, and she will face no negative effects on her status. She called my mom to see if she could convince me to give my sister the money for the ticket. Mary and I agreed to pay the ticket on the condition that she never contacts either of us. Her mom is aware of this and basically told me that Karen will have to find a job within the month she arrives, or she'll be in the streets. As for the lawyer and stuff, I have my own immigration lawyer aware of the mess, and he told me that the only way the surrogate ploy would work would be a DNA match or a contract. None of that is around, so I'm safe. Mary booked Karen for her trip back on Friday. Good riddance. What is this? Sister came back via the power of internet. I forgot to link the post here since half is messy. You guys were right that this was not going to be over. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean it's not over? You literally said small update because it's not worth another post. Oh my god, I can't. The entire YouTube video of this segment is just going to be us following OP and Mary and the destruction of Karen and this bastard child. Like, are you kidding me? Oh my god. 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 Entitled Sister Strikes Back. Oh my god, hold on. I'm looking at when the original post was made. Okay, 9 months ago was the original post. Then updates 8 months. Yeah, it was in the same month. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna assume her and her foster daughter watch more Star Wars, considering the title. Okay. Oh, I'm hot. Entitled Sister Strikes Back. I almost made it a month without hearing from my half-sister. But okay, Reddit, you were right. This might never be over. Also, funny enough, dear sis found my post and sent me a scathing email before I blocked her. But that's really not a big story. This one, however, pisses me off. So as I posted before, my older half-sister Karen was forceful, but not really, removed by immigration after going insane and trying to be squatters on a house sold that used to belong to my other half-sister, Mary, and she was escorted out. So I know she left. Things were calm for a bit, and in the meantime, I focused on my 4-year-old foster daughter. Let's call her Lily. Lily's mom is one of my oldest friends. She gave birth in the US, but Lily's father is not American and unfortunately passed away when Lily was a baby. My friend was asked to leave the US to do her immigration process off country since she has no one to claim her aside from a minor child. This sadly means that she probably won't be able to come into the US until Lily is 18. Because of our home country's education system being really bad, she asked me if I could take Lily. By this point, I had already kicked Karen out, so I had the extra room. I told her it was okay if it was on Lily's best interest. Lily and I... Oh, man. This is so sad. Lily and I are tight as thieves, and she always seen me as her crazy fun aunt. Took a bit, but 3 weeks ago, Lily's guardianship was passed from the state to me, just in time for Halloween. This is... Okay. This is such like a... What do I want? Like a hero's backstory? Because OP literally was kicking Karen out. Karen's like, you're just mad because you can't even have kids. And because of circumstance, really unfortunate circumstance, she is now fostering. Didn't OP say she has no space because she was fostering? Lily is the one that she's fostering. Lily is the one that she's claiming she's fostering. Lily is the foster child. Yeah. Shout out to that child, a little young to be a minor, though. Okay. Hold on. Let me catch up on some of these alerts, and then we'll go back to that. Crazy Steve, thank you for the 5 months. Neil O'Malley. O'Malley the Alley Cat. I watched Aristocats again. I rewatched it recently, and it holds up. Such a good movie. Like, actually love it. Crimson Hood, thank you for the half a year. Mafra, thank you for the tier 1. Brandon subscriber. One of us. One of us. One of us.
Hi Alex, hope
Hi.
you are doing well.
I'm doing well.
Just watched the vlog. It was
Yo.
awesome.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Hopefully will
If you
continue
haven't
doing
already,
them.
! Video in chat. Go watch the new vlog. It's only a few minutes. It helps us with the algorithm. Appreciate you guys. If you guys liked it, make sure to like and comment so I know to do more. Okay? Okay? Also, hey, I am getting better at these. You there in chat. Not in chat. You there watching this video. You're not subscribed. Maybe you are. If you are, then good job. You can skip past this. If you're not, fuck you. Subscribe or stop watching my goddamn videos. Here's the stats. Do you think that worked? Do you think that worked? We'll see. We'll see in the future. We'll see if that got anyone to subscribe. I'm so living for this update. Oh, there we go. Just tell we are skipping trick-or-treating this year due to the pandemic, but Lily still wanted to dress up as a Sith. I'm so proud of this child, I swear. Oh, Venomous Sloth, thank you for the 5. Keyless Girl, thank you for the tier 1. Oh my god, guys, oh my god, I love you guys so much. Y'all, okay, listen, I love y'all, okay? Keyless Girl, queen shit. Enjoy the emotes. Venomous Sloth, king or queen shit, whatever you want to be. I was yelling at the future YouTube watchers. I appreciate you guys subbing, but I was yelling at the people that can subscribe for free to subscribe, but I do appreciate it. I appreciate it more than you know. Sabron, thank you for the 7 months. Instructions unclear. Must gift subs. Yells at future. So you're not yelling at me? No, I'm not, Mootsie. I'm not yelling at you. I might, though. I might yell at you, Mootsie. Why does it say that you're watching muted? You're not. You can literally hear me. Oh, so Prime subs. Okay, well, anyways. My mom was incredibly happy of having a foster grandkid, especially since Lily actually doesn't have any other grandparents. So she sends her some fairly fancy Star Wars props. Obviously, we got her dressed up in her little Sith outfit and had a mini photo session for my grandma. And my mom posted the pictures on Facebook so Lily's mom could see them easily. My family and friends went crazy with how adorable Lily looks. She says she's not adorable. She's Sith. Cute. Cute. And then Karen strikes back. Mom forgot or decided not to block Karen. And when my half-sister saw Lily's picture, she said she had some of her best hits, such as, "My 4-year-old looks fat. She's ugly and clearly is going to grow up to be a slut. She looks like a word I can't even write, but it's the word starting in N." That is a child. Karen. Karen. I hope you go to jail. She got called out and told kindly to return into the darkness. But then she started to call my mother at every hour to ask for money, to ask how to contact me, to tell her that she was wasting money on a kid that was not really her grandchild and should give her money for her kid. Karen is not my mom's daughter. Scream Queen! They give it the tier 1. I appreciate it. I wanted to gift subs. Oops. Oopsie. I wanted to gift subs. Oopsie. Nathan the Savage, thank you for the prime. Appreciate you, seriously. You still can gift subs if you really want to. The option's still there. I appreciate it. Meganimation! Feel really bad for Karen's baby. Gonna be messed up for life with that mom. Oh, I know. She's probably gonna lose the child, to be totally honest. She's probably gonna end up having to put the child up for adoption, or hopefully the child ends up with a much better mother than this Karen will ever be. That's crazy. Where were we? Hey, Nathan! Thank you for gifting a sub. I appreciate it. Wait, where's the post? Hello? Well, eventually my mom figured out how to block her, and Karen got to me through a school friend. She sent not only one, not two, a 16-page long list of demands, or she will sue me. One was getting rid of my foster daughter so I can adopt her baby. Another was an apartment I share with my cousins left to us by our maternal grandmother. $500,000. My dog and my cat. Oh, and I need to get her back into the U.S. There's still more, most of it completely delusional. I sent a copy to my lawyer to try to pursue a no-contact order in the U.S. Can't do anything in my home country, but I did forward another copy to our relatives, including our eldest brother. He just said to me he'll take care. Scream Queen! Thank you for gifting subs. Thank you guys, seriously, thank you. For the record, I am not taking Karen's kid in. Even if I didn't have Lily, her ex was recently released and has already caused problems for other people. Luckily, he's keeping away from me. And to clear some things up, Karen is not penniless. I divided with her and Mary $150,000 inheritance in equal parts. She also got money from her stepfather when he passed. In our own country, she's actually well off. The only reason I never charged her rent or asked her for money was because I knew the tuition price got to be very high, and I didn't want her to have to take a loan out like I did for mine. That's all we got. There's no more updates. There's no more updates. We can rest. We can finally rest. What a roller coaster. I've been 3,000 years. I've lost many years reading this. But it was worth it in the end. Fuck you, Karen, you stupid bitch. It's been 84 years. 150,000. I thought it was 30K split into 10. That's what I thought too. That's the one thing where I'm like, what? No, we know the lore. You ever think what actually makes people like her, Karen, think she's right? You ever think like, what is it? Mental illness, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Mental illness. For the majority. Look at Amber Turd, bro. She believes all of her lies. Mental illness and never being told no. Yeah. Yeah. Poor parenting will contribute. But you know. Hashtag not my monkey. This isn't my circus. This is not my circus. These are not my monkeys. Exactly. Hashtag not my monkey. Okay. Main character syndrome. Yep. Hate him and feel bad for him. I agree. I think that's where I'm going to end it tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed our new segment of You Ain't Shit, which is essentially just hearing stories about entitled people and their bullshit and collectively shitting on them. Claps. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, maybe we'll do it again. If you didn't, then, we might still do it again. So, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. Let me see if I can find someone to read. Let's find an artist to raid. Any thoughts on doing more Pokemon opening streams in the near future? Both Brilliant Stars and Astral Radiance are incredibly fun to open with a high hit rate and a ton of beautiful art. Maybe. I feel like I just have such a bad taste in my mouth since the set before that. The hit rates were awful. It was not fun to open. It was just ass. It was just like ass. I don't know. But, maybe. I'll probably do my openings again. I really want to do more figure openings. I love figures. But have we ever rated Wolves at My Door? I don't think so. This person's doing like logos for fake brands. This is interesting. I like this kind of stuff. I love watching this kind of shit. People make logos. Making logos is so hard. I was in graphic design for so long and I really wanted to be good at making logos and I've tried and it's not easy. It's not easy to make them look like good, not cheesy. It's hard. Logo design is wizardly, for real. Like, actually, Meg. Like, actually. Like, logo designers praise you. I don't know how they come up with this shit. The only reason why I didn't try to pursue art in the first place is I'm not creative like that. I need to be given, like, set prompts to kind of, like, and work within those constraints. I don't know why. I'm really bad at just, like, having the entire world as my oyster. How the fuck do they do it? I have no idea. I'm the same way. Well... but yeah, thanks again for being here tonight, guys. I might be live Monday. I might not be, but tomorrow I'm going to be, I believe it's going to be on Cutie stream tomorrow around 1 p.m. PST for the Beyblade tournament with Wubby and a whole bunch of other creators. So make sure to tune into that. I'll see you Monday. If not, I will see you back here on Wednesday, 3:30 p.m. PST, like always. Thanks for watching. Go check out the YouTube. Go check out the new vlog. It would mean a lot. It takes 4 minutes. 4 minutes to watch that thing through, and it means a lot to me if you would. Okay? Have a good night. See you next time. Bye!